We've already done this one, the Road to the Southern Swamp. I think I was working on this one. Yeah, we were working on the Gossip Stones and setting their locations. So what I did was, instead, when my internet went down last night, it went down before I could conclude the stream properly, meaning like, you know, closing things down and saving and quitting, that kind of thing. I just set a restore point. So really, I'm just picking up where we left off right when my internet crashed. I paused the game instantly and just set the restore point and just did it that way. So we're still on day 2, and we are still, oh, whoops, sorry about that. We're still in day 2, and we're still in actually, let me lower the volume a little bit. There we go. Yeah, 69 volume, very good. 69% volume rather. But yeah, we're still on day 2. We're still in the midst of doing the Gossip Stone color challenge, and in fact, I think we're 1/2 the way there. Yeah, we're 2/4 the way there, and we're about to do this one. So this one is nearly done. Oh. There we go. It's a little bit weird because obviously we were just playing Ocarina of Time and now we're playing Majora's Mask. 2 very similar games, but there are some differences. So I feel like I have to like shift my brain from Ocarina of Time mode into Majora's Mask mode, which are not bad, obviously. Also, I keep doing that because the Z button on the Wii U Virtual Console is hardwired, on the GameCube controller at least, is hardwired to be the Wii U menu button. I don't think you can change that button actually, so it's a little bit awkward where in Mod Loader 64 I use Z for Z targeting, but for Wii U Virtual Console I have to do it this way. So let me see here. That was number 3 out of 4. We go back to our list. The third one on the list, which is the last one we have to do, is going to be between the entrance to the swamp and Milk Road. Actually, I think we did do that one. Left of the observatory. Oh, wait, no, we definitely did that one. Between the entrance to the swamp and Milk Road. Along the wall is the third hole. Okay, maybe we haven't done that one then. Between the swamp and Milk Road, along the wall. Okay, let's try that then. Whoops, that's me. That's big me. Woo, look how big I am. Alright, so it occurs to me that we probably won't want to be on Epona for much of looking for this one, just because we want to be actually able to fall into the hole. So what I'll probably do is just get close and then maybe roll around as Goron Link. Welcome back, Fifinjir. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I do hope I'm not mispronouncing your name too horribly. But it's good to see you, my friend, and thank you all for being here, friends. Like I said, we just finished up with Ocarina of Time Randomizer with some friends. Randomizer co-op, that is. And the RNG was incredibly lucky, and we were able to beat the randomizer in just about 2 hours, which is nuts. But like I said, the plan is to do another, even a additional round of 3D Zelda Rando. I think we're going to do more Ocarina of Time Randomizer sometime this weekend, which will be good. Also, I think I already did this, but I'm gonna double check just to be safe, as I can't remember if we did this. I know we did this in the randomizer on Monday, but I can't remember if I actually did this in my casual playthrough. I think it's a cow, right? 2 cows. Yeah, it's 2 cows. Okay, so never mind. That's not necessary. Okay, so instead, I've been advised it's gonna be somewhere around here along the wall. I wonder if it's like hidden in the grass. Oh, it's right here. So this should do it then. When this one's a spooky version. Is he gonna drop down? There he is. Oh, right. Also, it's nice not receiving double damage, because in the randomizer seed we had previously, I, perhaps foolishly, enabled double damage. So encounters were that much more scary. Oop. There we go. Although not only do we have not double damage, we also have double defense, so we're extra good. Alright, so made them all green. Heart piece. Beautiful. Okay, so with that, we are good with this guy, so that means this particular heart piece has been concluded. We got this one earlier, yesterday actually. We've done this one previously as well. Mask of Truth is Mask of Truth is recommended. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to imagine doing that mini game or that just sequence without the Mask of Truth, because man, that would be incredibly difficult. There's no way I can lose. Yeah, very enthusiastic. So that's the one you're supposed to look for, at least, I guess, because I would always go for the one that says that, like, there's no way I can lose. But anyway, yes, we've done that one. We've gotten this one as well. A perfect score on the town shooting gallery. We've gotten the swamp shooting gallery as well. We've gotten the Honey and Darling challenge all 3 days. Swamp title deed. Right, yeah. Deku Scrub, trade him the swamp title. We got that one as well. Treasure chest game with the Goron mask. We've done that one. We've gotten the captain's or the Ikana graveyard challenges, I think. Walk to the fake wall, invisible enemies. Yeah, we've done this one. Fight the Iron Knuckle. We got that one. And then the Dampe challenge. We did. I think we're good on that one too. In the N64 version, it's an empty bottle. Yeah, well, we have all the bottles. Yeah, we've definitely done this one. Captain's Hat has to be on the 3rd night. Yeah, we did this one for sure. A boulder. Oh, I don't think we've done that one. There's beehives in the ceiling. We haven't done that one. So let's get to Great Bay then. Oh wait, no, it's in Termina. Okay, cool. Let's go there then. Let's see if we can find that real quick. Also, don't mind my cell phone making noises at me. There we go. Oh, some like super duper secret ones, JD, hell yeah. Were these costumes that you downloaded outside of the ones we can unlock, or are these ones that you've unlocked but didn't get a chance to show next? Because that is all very exciting. You know I'm always down for the wild costumes. Okay, yeah, the ones you downloaded. Yeah, I think during the holiday events, I feel like there might be stuff that gets in the way of the downloaded costumes from showing. Because I remember when we did the first holiday randomizer, I still had costumes that I'd previously loaded in that we had used to play in our randomizer that just the two of us did previously, and they weren't showing up by default. So yeah, I think there might be something for the holiday events that like gets in the way of that stops the custom loaded stuff. You do a good deed of the ranch. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We already know about that one. Let's oh wait, it's just right here. Let's just, since we have to do this as Goron Link, let's Goron it up. But I'm very excited though to see what the super secret costumes could possibly be. I hope they're very secret and very exciting. Oh, I guess we can't write that up. That's disappointing. I think that's a 20 rupee chest, I think. Let's double check. I've learned that most of the like random assorted chests in this game are usually just rupees, which is fine. It means that, like I've mentioned before, that like I feel like Ocarina of Time is more standard in that like finding a treasure chest is like, oh good, this could be like a heart piece or like equipment, whereas in Majora's Mask most of the really good stuff isn't in chests. It's usually by doing side quests, which are much more engaging, and that's very much a good thing. Whoops, wrong button. But yeah, unfortunately, the downside is that when you find a chest in the overworld, it's like, who cares? But for randomizer, it does matter. Randomizer, it absolutely matters. And they're very worth. So there's the rock. Bonk. Bam! I don't think we've been down here before. Yeah, we definitely haven't been down here before because... Well, actually, that's not true. We've been here, but I didn't have the Zora mask when we were here last. So we were unable to resolve this whole sequence here. So we'll do it now. Cut these dudes down. Can I like go ahead and smack them? Get that one. The double. I can't target that one. What if I aim down? I'm just trying to cheese this. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that wasn't it. There's more to it then. Bloop. Aha, maybe that's what we have to deal with. Oh god, good camera. Oh, heart piece. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay, well, that was easy. Just drops out of the nest. No fanfare, just, yep, here it is. Just parts it out. Dexter dog, what's up, buddy? My doggy is being, like, he's very much looking for something. Here, let me, I think I might know what he wants. Oh, yeah, give me one sec, I think I forgot to give him a treat when we came back inside. So he's, like, very antsy. He's like, hey, aren't you forgetting something? Give me one sec. I'm gonna put up the BRB screen, but it should take just, like, 30 seconds. Oh, man, he's so excited. He's so excited, aren't you, buddy? Oh, my goodness, what? Oh, okay, I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm back. No, that didn't take very long. I didn't think that it would. I was like, we just went outside, so he probably doesn't have to go out, but that was what he really wanted. He was like, oh wait, I need the treats. Takes his treats very seriously, as he should. As he very well should. Okay, so in that case, that takes care of this one. That was a very quick one. So that was this. No, that was this one. The Marine Research Lab. I think we got this one. I think we got the 4 fish. After the 4, yeah, we got this one for sure. Waterfall. The like at the center, we got that one too. Pirates Fortress. I think we did this one. Into the heart of it all, it says. Yeah, we definitely did that. Roll into it with the fire punch, right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got that one for sure. QFG 3. QFG 3. Wait. The background for what exactly? With this screen or this screen? Because I was probably swapping back and forth. Oh, or was it the BRB? This one. Because I can tell you that the backgrounds that I use for the BRBs and the loading screen, that kind of stuff, that is all. I think I have a command for that actually. It's all done by a dude named Mark Ferrari. He's done a lot of art over the years for like old adventure PC games, that kind of stuff. So he's got all his stuff on his website there. And then for the stuff that I use for the background art, that's yeah. So like while I was away, yeah. So I have actually like a playlist of. Oh, that one's not working. This one, yeah, there we go. I've got these two, and it's a playlist that cycles between different artistic stuffs, all like animated screens, that kind of stuff. So most of them are actually from games that either never came out, or they were like assets for games that did come out but weren't used, and he just has on his website just for people to view and that kind of thing. So that's where those come from. So I don't know if there's a chance it could have been stylized to be from a certain game, but I think for the ones I chose, at least, they're not from games that had like a retail release, or like I said, they weren't included in the release. But they do look really nice. I really like his art. I think it's very cool and like retro-y, so it's very, very nice. But yeah, so looking back at our progress here, so we've gotten this one, we've done this one, Pinnacle Rock, yeah. The deep pythons, that's right. Yeah, that's for the little seahorse friends. Then there's this one. Yeah, we get to play the song for the Zora, for the band. We teach the song to Joppas rather. Oh wait, no, we jam with Joppa, so we play the song for Evan. Mountain Tile D, we did this one. We did the Beaver Swim Challenge, both of them. We did this one. The hookshot for this, actually, wait, did we? Yeah, we did this one for the hookshot and Snowhead. We did this one as well, the hookshot Scarecrow song, Scarecrow area along Great Bay. We've done the... Let's see. Yeah, we've definitely done the what you call it, the Skulltula House in Great Bay. We have not done this one, and in fact, we will need the all-night mask for this one. Has to be with the first or second day. Listen to the first story, answer all the questions. It says top answers every time. So you have to pay attention to the story and get learned. And then there's a second one. Second story and say, I don't know. Should be proud of us for trying. During the first or second day, yeah, that would be the second story. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm pretty sure it would be... I'm pretty sure it would be like the longer version, because there's 2 stories she tells, and yeah, they both provide heart pieces with the all-night mask. All night long. And then we also have this one, Ocean Title Deed. Trade him for 200 rupees though. I don't know if we had to trade him for 200 rupees. I think we just traded him the other deed, didn't we? Regardless, we definitely have that heart piece. That's fine. Into the mayor's residence with the couple's mask. Oh, okay. The couple's mask is useful. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how the couple's mask was helpful, but it does have a use here. Let's go and do that right now, actually. That's a really easy one. Because, yeah, we got the couple's mask, but then I was like, what do we do with this thing? So it does have a use. Even if it's not, like, the best, but it does exist. Brings tranquility to the adults who are arguing. And then I'll also check the box on the mayor's entry in the bomber's journal. As we know, that it wasn't resolved. I was thinking his stuff would be resolved by virtue of doing the Anju and Cafe reuniting quest, but I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to work out. Plenty of hits, I can go fast. And it's in this side, right? It's on the east side, not the west side, I think. Yeah, I can see it in the distance. So they're still over here arguing. They argue days 1 through both, like, literally all day, day 1 and 2. And here it is. Alright, friends. Behold. Ah! 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 They're all afraid, as you should be. A nice couple has been married, right? Remind us of the positive things. Did my wife flee? We're all worried for our families. Let's just end the meeting and get back to our families, man. It's much more productive. A reminder that meetings... At least, maybe I'm just too jaded, but frequently, in my experience at least, an abundance of corporate meetings just gets in the way of getting actual shit done, so, yeah. You're stubborn and will stay and guard your family, or if you prefer to seek shelter far away, that is for people to decide on their own. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose, in the context of this game, but... I don't know, man, I'm also a little bit skeptical whenever people say, like, hey, man, just decide for themselves. We're having that conversation a lot right now in the pandemic, and it's like... Yeah, just let people decide for themselves, it's fine. And it's like, well, if it only affects them, it's fine. But if it's, you know, if they're inadvertently spreading a disease around, then it does affect others. Adults are also stubborn, yeah. Oh god, look how blank our face looks. Like in that one particular angle. An unreliable mayor, but at least my family can depend on me. Although, I don't know if he knows that his son is missing. Saved him from a tedious meeting. What a horrible fate, right? Now, I'm kind of curious, what does he say about the cafe mask? Oh, okay, so he does know that his son is missing. What's up, I'm Rocky? Yeah. Stupidity. Well, I mean, yeah, there's that too. I mean, it's kind of a cynical way to look at it. I mean, I like to think that people aren't stupid necessarily, but I mean, some of them definitely don't see the full picture or choose not to. Or just, you know, sometimes kind of selfish. Quest at the Curiosity Shop. That guy is a bad influence on me. That's interesting. I didn't know that he would actually give us a hint for the cafe quest. That guy is a bad influence on me. I wouldn't expect that the Curiosity Shop's owner would have like an influence on the mayor. That's interesting. A person can be smart, but people can be stupid. Well, I suppose so. Again, I try not to be too cynical because it's easy to like fall into that loop of being like, man, people are stupid. Because then it gets into the thing where it's that like scene from The Simpsons where Homer Simpson's on the couch and he's like, everyone's stupid except for me. And it's like, the minute I start saying everyone's stupid, then it makes it sound like I'm like putting myself on the pedestal, and I can be stupid too. The guards are still standing by, he says. Cripes, he says. Cripes. Cripes indeed. Alright, so that knocks that one off the list. That was a very quick one. Oh, we haven't done this one. We have to defeat Got. Okay, how's about that? We need to defeat Got anyway. Let's... Well, and of course we also have the frogs. Do I have time to do all these, though? I would have to defeat Got, and I would also have to get through the geckos and 2 temples. We don't have that much time. Maybe we do have time for all of it, though. So there's the Woodfall Temple and the Great Bay Temple. So we'd have to go through 3 temples to do all these things. Maybe we have time for all of that, though. Woodfall Temple, Great Bay Temple, and then Snowhead Temple, obviously. Let's try it. Let's freaking try it. Oh no, and it's not unfounded cynicism. It's just something I personally try to like not succumb to too much. Because yeah, I can be cynical too, and it like there are times where it can really drag me down. But I try to like somewhat moderate it, just because again, you can just if you get into that like cycle, it can be, you know, not a good thing sometimes. But at the same time though, it's hard to, you know, turn it off entirely, right? Just because there's a lot to be cynical about, and it's oftentimes very well justified in my experience. Let's see. So go to we'll start with Woodfall. Start with Woodfall and then Great Bay, and then we'll get Got. Or Goat. We'll get that guy taken care of. Because, yeah, we have to go through 3... We have to go through, I think it's 2 boss battle, or mini boss battles. And then 1 big boss battle. And this will be for 3 heart pieces. So it's a little bit involved, but it'll be worth. And of course, we've already gone through here, and we already took care of this boss earlier. So really, we just have to do the side boss, which should be relatively fast, I think. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel Five Finger. It's like whenever I like start to feel, you know, high and mighty or any smug sense of like self-satisfaction. Yeah, it doesn't take much to be reminded. It's like, oh right, yeah, I'm a dumbass too, honestly. I definitely have my moments. They happen more frequently than I wish to admit, but it is very much the truth. There we go. The warping. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like how Breath of the Wild does their warping a lot. But yeah, I will really acknowledge that this game does it very well too. I mean, Breath of the Wild is just such a much more, just a much larger game in general, so it's a little bit hard to compare the two. I just warp over. Actually, I can probably just skip to that one. Yeah, I think I have time to get to both. Yeah, so I think for Breath of the Wild it works, whereas this game it's, you know, a little bit more compact, and of course it's much older. Try to get around this Skulltula. There we go. Oh, the animation. Oh, yeah, I would agree. The animation is a lot cooler, I think. And it's more, I like the feather motif to it. Now, we still have the map and the compass. So the big boss is dead ahead. I can't remember where the side boss is necessarily, or mini boss rather. It's gonna be somewhere where a treasure chest is, I think. Let's just kind of poke around. Over there next. Do we have a way of getting over there niftily? We do not. That one needs a key. One thing we can go ahead and do with the fire arrows, of course, is sequence break this slightly, because this is not... You get the fire arrows in the Snowhead Temple, so this is a little bit out of order. Oh. Oh, that's surprising. Oh, there we go, that worked. Odd that it's like strangely precise there. Something good can be a little bit... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Everything in this game is so frequently themed around sadness and tragedy. And yeah, even the good things have that air of like, is this good? Like a little bit, just a little unsettling. And it's very effective and very cool. But yeah, it permeates throughout the whole game in a lot of ways, which I appreciate. I like that it does that. One of the many things that makes this game stand out as well as it does. And so memorable. For better or for worse. Right, so that's gonna be like a recovery heart, I think. I'm just curious to see what these things do. Oops. Wrong thing. Raise the platform up. Actually, that is helpful. That could be a small key, and that actually might come in handy, so I actually will check this real quick. But I think it's the dungeon map normally, which means it'll be recovery heart. Oh, it is a small key. Okay, cool. In that case, it was all worth. Oh, crap, that was the wrong button. I'm curious what's up here, actually. Is this anything worthwhile? Oh, is this the guy? No. Well, maybe. Maybe if I kill these dudes first. Maybe it'll spawn the dude. But it's a room very similar to this one. I think the only way to fight these guys is with this strat. I think that's the only way to damage them. Hello, look at me. There we go. Maybe if we kill all three, it'll do something cool. I mean, the room is locked anyway, so we might as well kill everything while we can. Oh, heck, shucks. Look at me. Bam! There we go. Get wrecked. See, yeah, I always wonder what they say. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, scrub. The idea of an enemy in this game just openly taunting you, being like, get good. Fucking nerd. Blue rupee, it's randomizer all over again. Nah, that means it was a piece of equipment that we already have. Unsurprisingly so. See, I'm looking for any sign of the froggy buddy, but I think it's a different room because I'm pretty sure it's the mini boss battle. Whereas this is very much a not even a mini boss. That's a mini boss, an extra mini, extra small. So yeah, we'll go out that way just to see what that leads, that brings rather. Iced Coffee, welcome back, my friend. I'm glad to hear that the cookies are awesome. I hope they were sufficiently fluffy and delicious, just like you were saying. Man, chocolate chip cookies sounds so heckin' good right about now, dude. Wish I could like reach through the screen and borrow one from you. And yes, you're correct. We're back to Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time randomizer went really well. In fact, it went too well. We were able to beat the randomizer in just about 2 hours, maybe a little bit over 2 hours, which was wild. Here we go. Here's the guy I was looking for. It's nuts to me. Oh, wrong button. It's completely bonkers to me, the fact that we were able to beat it that fast. We did the Triforce shard mode, where instead of beating Ganondorf to win, you just have to find 20 Triforce shards scattered throughout Hyrule. And we just got super, super lucky with the most ridiculous RNG. We found all 20 shards necessary. I think I have to take this off and just shoot him with an arrow. But yeah, we got all 20 that we needed very easily. It was awesome. And maybe the settings, because I was the one who put the seed together, it's possible the settings that I set, that I was working with, were too generous. So maybe there's something to that necessarily, but ouch. But yeah, I think between maybe like slightly too generous settings as well as like very much incredible RNG, we were able to knock it out. So the plan for now is actually do another, hopefully if there's time, another Ocarina of Time randomizer fairly soon. We're talking about maybe doing something sometime, there we go. Maybe something sometime this weekend. So maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. The tricky thing is that it's going to depend on what time the Ocarina of Time and the Majora's Mask holiday event ends, because it goes until January 2nd, which is the Saturday. I don't know if that means it's going to end start of the day Saturday, or end of the day Saturday, or middle of the day. So that's something we'll have to double check. But yeah, needless to say, we definitely want to do more, just because it was a lot of fun, but there was a lot we didn't get to see, unfortunately. Get wrecked, scrub. Yeah, since we're a Deku scrub, that's actually quite on the nose, I would say. It's a froggy friend. And freaking Bosky, of course. Froggy. I feel like I'm playing Sonic Adventure all over again. Looking for frogs as Big the Cat. Except we're Big the Frog. Getting the band together. Still winter in the mountains. When spring comes, I'll be there. We shall meet again. We shall yeet again. So I think this is still the boss key, since I think the boss key is reset. I'm just curious. I'm just opening up for morbid curiosity's sake. That's kind of what I figured. That's fine, though. Get yourself some rupees. Also, we had one of our bottles stolen by the bird that steals your stuff out in a Termina Field outside of the Milk Road. So I'll need to rebuy. I guess I think I can buy that from the Curiosity Shop, so I'll be looking. I'll make sure we have lots of money to be able to afford it, however expensive it'll be. Plus, we'll need 500 rupees to buy the all-night mask at the end of the third day. Anyway, we got one of the frogs that we came here for. I'm actually gonna warp back to the swamp. Just because there's the... Well, no, let's go ahead and go right to... Actually, yeah, let me think about this. Would it be quicker to go to the swamp? No, it'd be quicker to take the warp back to the actual swamp versus walking there manually. So what we'll do is we will warp to Great Bay next. Because the next frog buddy we need to take out, the mini-boss that is, Frog Dude, would be in the Great Bay area. Excuse me, I keep hiccuping. It would be the Zora Cape, that one. And of course, you already have the ice arrows. It occurs to me that once you get the ice arrows, you need the ice arrows to complete the Great Bay Temple, and then you need the ice arrows to access Ikana Valley. But I think that's it. I feel like there's no other uses for them that I can think of, at least. Which is unfortunate, because... oh, I guess I have to be... I don't know if I have to be a Zora Link for this. What is it? There we go. It's always a little bit tricky remembering the inputs sometimes. Okay, so we have to be Zora Link. That's kind of what I figured. It's fine. Ah, shit. Oh. Oh, it's not A, it's C down, okay. I always think that the lowest note is the A note, but yeah. New Wave Bossa Nova doesn't require the A button at all. Climb onto my back. I never thought you'd say it. Never thought you'd ask. He didn't so much ask as he commanded, but yes. I'm very much down. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Take us away, turtle friend. Gotta find another evil frog and free the inner frog that's inside of him. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog having the little animal friends trapped inside of the bad guys. Same general idea. I think. Similar general idea, at least. And again, I can't remember exactly what needs to happen. So I'll just, like, accomplish as much as I can. Like, for instance... Yeah, this one's activated, but the other one is not. I'm just gonna, like, start doing things and have to, like, move us forward into the next room. But since we already have the ice arrows and the Zora Mask and everything else, there's probably a lot that we don't need to do in this area just to get to where we need to go. Yeah, he chose to grow trees on his back like... what's that Pokemon? Tortega, I think? Having foliage grow on his back was a good decision. I don't think I want to push this one. I think that would turn off the thingy. That would be bad. I definitely want the thingy to be doing its thing. It's gonna be some Spoodler friends. Whoa! I should have committed. I forgot about the Spoodler friends. Oh, what? Oh, shucks. I was hoping I would still, like, hit him. Ouch. It's nice of these guys to, like, willingly show their like, weak spot, right? It's very generous. Did that hit him? I think it's a one-shot kill if I can hit him. There we go. Hey, Forerunner, yes, webcam is back. In fact, it's better, I think. Better than ever. Because, yeah, the old webcam... It's not so much that I fixed the old webcam, it's that I replaced it, because the old one died. Died a sad but predictable death, because it was quite old. Whoops. Oh, I want to do C up so I can look down. Yeah, the stuff to activate this sequence is, I think, in the next room, actually, because it requires another switch that we can't flip just yet. But actually, depending on like where this boss battle is going to be located, or the mini boss battle that is, we might not even have to worry about, you know, flipping all these other switches. It could be dead ahead. Could be that big room. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. Well, we're going so fast. But no, I'm really happy about the new webcam. I think it looks really nice. I think the quality increase is significant. I think the wider lens is nice, or like the wider field of view. So I'm really happy about that. Just very, very excited and grateful that it turned out as well as it did. And I'm glad that it got here, for that matter, because I know for one thing they were really hard to find. It was hard to find a webcam. Well, it was hard to find this particular webcam in stock, because apparently they're a hot commodity in many places on the internet, and they're hard to find in stock. Yes, I would say I'm very happy with this. So I'm gonna see if this is the room that I'm thinking that it is. I don't know if it is, but it'd be pretty cool if it was. Pretty big if true. Ouch. I think this is not it. Okay. And this is a dead end. Although there's stuff in here, so maybe it's worthwhile. There's like switches to hit. Maybe this would be worth knocking out. Yeah, there's a switch up there. Oops. Wonder why. Oh, you wonder why, like, it's like such a hot commodity. I mean, it's a really good webcam, but honestly, it is kind of strange. I mean, it's a really good webcam, but I was looking on, like, Amazon, for instance, on the Amazon review page. It was, like, full of people saying, don't buy this from scalpers. You should only have to pay like 60, 70 bucks for this. There were people trying to sell them for like $120, $130, like, you know, a significant uptick. And it was always out of stock from the official seller, from Logitech, that is. So you could only buy it from third parties. So apparently it's just a very popular webcam for scalpers. They'll just scoop up their inventory and just resell them, because I guess it, you know, I guess it's reliable in that sense, but it's frustrating when it's like I just want to buy one. I have meager and humble needs. Oh, I see what you're saying, Bumrocky. Yeah, so in addition to people recognizing the opportunity from scalping, yeah, they're just people that have a great need in general, because yeah, working from home and being stuck with quarantine, having to call into Zoom calls, that kind of thing. That does make sense. That's something I hadn't considered, but yeah, that would also explain it. So that was not the room we wanted. We could check a few other places, of course. I guess I really have no choice. I might as well check several places, actually. I'm just gonna start kind of picking rooms randomly. Ooh, that's what I wanted. I think it is somewhere in this, like, path that we're on right now. Because I seem to recall we did the mini-boss battle. Oops. I think we did the mini-boss battle before we got to the second sequence, where we were going the opposite direction. Go to new PC back info. Oh yeah, perfect timing then. Perfect timing. Right before it all started, that's right, yep. It would cost you double now, that, yeah, exactly. I mean, definitely for webcams and obvious peripherals like that, but yeah, but probably just people in general being stuck indoors, recognizing like, oh man, it'd be nice if I could have a new thing. Just because I'm stuck indoors all day, I might as well upgrade my rig. Didn't even come with a webcam, yeah. Yeah, mine didn't come with a webcam either, but I have a desktop. Obviously for laptops, it's a different story. I would hope that if it's a laptop that it would have one, because yeah, laptops without webcams are like, dude, what the heck? A webcam without a laptop, that's like, or a laptop without a webcam rather, is unheard of in today's day and age. Had to get a new one when you built your rig. Windows 10 wouldn't even use the drive. Really? Wow, that is kind of old then. It's kind of surprising. Just curious what's in here. Oh my god. Not at all what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I'm using the GameCube controller. Well, that part's not unfortunate. What is unfortunate? What? Oh, there we go. What is unfortunate is that when I'm using the Wii U GameCube controller on the Wii U, that is, with a virtual console game, I'm having to use the C stick for C inputs, and the Wii U software for the virtual console is not very well optimized for GameCube inputs for the C buttons, so it is very, very easy for it to misread a C left or a C down or a C right input, and it gets very frustrating because like you'll do like an input that is 90% to the right and maybe 10% up, and it'll register as a C up, and it's very frustrating. So it's easy to flub inputs many times. So it's like you have to be very deliberate about what buttons you press. Oh, I came up short, that's fine. So if you see me like suddenly flub... What the heck? If you see me like suddenly flub... what the heck? There we go. Inputs and I'm having a hard time like pulling out a bow, or like I'm wearing a mask for no reason, that kind of thing. It's usually because I'm intending to do something else. So all that to get me here, which is not a bad thing. Oh wait, I have to freeze that guy. Not a bad thing to get here, although it's not what I was hoping it would be. And maybe I might have hit that switch anyway. Oh my god, that's the noise I was hoping to hear. Actually, here, I'm gonna hit him when he gets closer. Come a little closer. There we go. I hear a bomb friend up here. Boink. Ouch. Still got hit by it. That's fine, though. Pull it. There we go. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. GameCube controller on the Wii. Yeah, and that works like a charm just fine. The tricky thing is that I'm playing this game on the Wii U right now. So if I press this button, it brings up the Wii U Virtual Console menu. And with the Wii U, it's a little bit tricky. There is no inherent GameCube controller support on the Wii U Virtual Console. However, you can cheese it, because if you press this button, You can, it's a little bit cut off at the bottom right there, but there's an option to play with a Pro controller, a Wii U Pro controller, or the tablet controller. And the tablet controller works okay, but I feel like the right analog stick with the C buttons becomes a bit problematic. The GameCube controller that I am using is a little bit better, but still a little bit wonky. The reason it's a little bit wonky though is because if you sync a Wiimote to the Wii U and have this nifty little adapter that I'm using at the bottom, this nifty little adapter allows me to plug. It plugs into my Wiimote and allows it to use a GameCube controller as input. That allows this to behave as a Wii U Pro controller. So it's like I'm fooling the Wii U into thinking that this is a Pro controller. And it works pretty well, but it's a little bit wonky from time to time. So, you know, there's a good and bad side to it. So it's, yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer. It's a double bummer too, because I have the Wii U GameCube adapter that allows me to play allows me to play games on the Wii U with a GameCube controller, and it works just fine, but it only works for Nintendo, like first party Wii U games, not for virtual console games. So yeah, it's very strange. Thankfully the Wii Virtual Console is much more flexible. You're able to play a GameCube controller and have it just innately recognize it as a Wii Classic controller, which is so much easier. But yeah, the Wii U, for whatever reason, it's not nearly as compatible. But like I said, there's ways to cheese it. I mean, buying this little adapter. In fact, I got 2 of these adapters for the price of 1 on Amazon for like $10, much cheaper than buying a Wii U Pro controller. And actually, I think I might even have a Wii U Pro controller around here somewhere, but I didn't want to dig it out. So I feel like this was a nicer, lazy solution. There we go. Let's see what else we have this way. Did it play GameCube games? It does not. It does not have GameCube support. It does have Wii support, but that is it for backwards compatibility. Other than the Virtual Console, obviously. So yeah, much like the Wii, it can go back exactly 1 generation. Innately, at least. But yeah, unfortunately, that means that there's no GameCube support. And that's exactly why I still have my Wii, actually. Because I use my Wii U to play Wii games because the high resolution, or at least the HDMI input, makes it a lot easier. Oh, come on, really? It's just a lot more convenient when it comes to playing Wii games, or streaming them at least, because HDMI capture is super nice, and again, it's very convenient. Right, I'm just gonna punch him, whatever. In these narrow hallways, it's a little bit weird. Ouch. But yeah, being able to play GameCube games is a big one. And again, making it easier for streaming, for sure. And of course, that's just a chest. That's not at all what I was hoping to find. I think it's just going to be a fairy, actually. Still got the original DS. That's right. Yep, I got the DS as well. I have my GBA. And of course, the GBA is nifty because it allows you to play any Game Boy game that has ever come out. But yeah, the DS original being able to play, not DS Lite, but the original DS being able to play Game Boy Advance games is very nice. And of course, I'm grateful that it's gonna be a small key, I'm pretty sure. I'm grateful that the Wii U Virtual Console has a bunch of cool stuff on their Virtual Console that the Wii did not have. So things like GBA games, some Wii games actually are on the Virtual Console. Well, I guess it's really not a Virtual Console at that point, it's more just of an eShop. But yeah, I'm grateful that there's a number of nifty things available there as well. Oh, they can attack you. Oh, that's good to know. So don't stand on the lily pads while they're there. Good to know. Of course, one thing I don't know. Oh wow, 3 hits. What I don't know is if we have to get this chest down here. It's a very good chance we probably don't need it. Well, I gotta spank the shit out of this guy real quick. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's up, user man? So I'm just trying to find where the frog mini-boss is, because I just can't remember how to get to him. I'm trying to get all the Don Gero frogs, that mini-game, side quest rather, not mini-game. Because yeah, I thought the same thing when I completed this particular dungeon the first time. I was like, all right, we're done with this place. And then it's like, oh, right, the froggies. How could I forget the froggies? The little froggo friends. There we go. I have a sneaking suspicion it might be this way, actually. Because this seems familiar to me. This notion of busting into here through the ice. Although we had to use the ice arrows to get here, so maybe this isn't it. I feel like we had to fight this guy to get the ice arrows. Maybe there was another way through here, though? Let's find out. Ooh, this looks good. Hey, here's our guy. Perfect. Yeah, this is the weird one. I mean, they're all weird. This guy in particular is weird. We hit him once, then he's like, all right, bubbling up. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Oh, it lands on you. Oh, shit. I thought it would, like, break instantly. Okay, so, yeah, don't let it fall on you. Like how this frog is a kung fu master. The Shoryuken at the end is always pretty cool, too. Actually, let's make this easier for ourselves. Let's just bunny hood. Oh, what? That range is so huge. I like the wind up too. It's as if that wind up would do anything other than just looking silly. But then they like instantly break free. So it's like freezing it is only temporary progress. Bloop. It is satisfying watching that how that all plays out, though. I think one more hit, maybe. In fact, what I should do is get like the spicy shit for this guy. Get the real spanking weapon. I'm ready. Jump attack. Oh. Jump attack. Oh. There we go. I should have done that from the get-go. We probably could have like two-shot him. Jump attack with the fairy sword just destroys anything and everything. Dongero, do your thing, my friend. There we go. Hello, froggy friend. And Bree, good to see you as well, my friend. We're doing more Majora's Mask casual. We actually did some Ocarina of Time rando co-op with the friends, but we knocked it out in like 2 hours, so it's like, well, I got time to spare. I might as well do more Majora's Mask. Still spring in the mountain, or still winter in the mountains? That's right, my dude. Alright, so that means we're done with this boss, or with this dungeon, rather. Presumably forever, in this particular casual playthrough, at least. So now we're gonna go to Snowfall, do the GOT boss battle once again, to bring forth winter. Actually, no. Bring spring into the fold, but I should do that after I do the other, after I find the other frogs. So there's one in the swamp, and then one in Clocktown. Oh, and hydrate, thank you, Five Finger, for the hydrate. I shall do exactly that, in your honor. Delicious. Personal consensus for top 5 games. Well, I can tell you the games that... Let me put it this way. So, have you guys ever done this mental exercise where it's like, okay, if I were to die tragically, you know, prematurely, and you had to bring me back to life, what 5 games would you arrange into a pentagram to bring someone back to life? I think that's a good way to kind of like pick a top 5 for me, because like for me it's like there are games that I love that are not amazing, but they're very special to me for different reasons. So if I were to pick 5 games that meet that criteria, I would say Bomberman 64. And I say Bomberman 64 because I think it's my favorite game ever. I flip-flop on this a few times between Ocarina of Time, Mario 64, and Bomberman 64. But I think if I were forced to choose, a game that means the most to me ever is probably Bomberman 64. I would be remiss if I were to not also have either Mario 64 and or Ocarina of Time in there. So we'll see that one of those 2 games occupies slot 2. but maybe not both. That's the thing. They both mean a lot to me for different reasons, and it's kind of hard. And there's some overlap with the two reasons. Number 3 would be Diablo 2, because that's probably the game I've spent the most time with ever. And that's over, gosh, 15, 20 years at this point. And I've played a lot of Diablo 2 in various points in my life, but never like super consistently. It's like I'll play it for like a few months or a few weeks and then, put it down and pick it up again. So just over time, it's probably the one I've played the most. So that's 3. I would probably say the first Half-Life is up there too. Half-Life 1. And then for the 5th one, I don't know. That's a hard one. I might just say the other N64 games. So Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 as being like those two kind of wiggling spots. That would probably be my top 5. But that's a very nostalgia-tinged list, and it also doesn't include games that mean a lot to me for other reasons, like Eternal Darkness, which is my favorite horror game, and obviously Half-Life 2 is a masterpiece. Yeah, I don't know, it can be hard, but I would say, like, if I were forced to choose games that just mean the most to me, that probably narrows it down pretty well. Snack Mix at Almost Midnight. Bree, you're a party animal! That's about how I party too, so yeah, I feel you on that one. What's your snack that you're going for? Oh wait, or is it like the Chex Snack Mix? Is that what the Snack Mix is? Drinking water, ooh, who does that? Also, Rev, what's up, buddy? Rev is an old YouTube buddy who has played a lot of the same games I've played. How you been doing, Rev? And also, what you been streaming lately? I am following Project Diablo. I'm in the Discord server, and I follow their, like, development progress and whatnot. I've been wanting to get into it, but I'm kind of waiting to calm down for a bit, because I know they've been having a lot of server issues, and it's been very popular, and it's almost so popular, it's hard to keep up with. So I think I'm going to give it a couple weeks, but I do want to try it at some point, and I want to stream it, because it looks incredible, and it sounds like a lot of fun. Exactly, Userman. It's mostly older games, and there's a lot of newer games or even games from the last 5 or 10 years that I really enjoy. But yeah, like, man, the games I mentioned, they just mean so much to me for a lot of nostalgic reasons, but also just like gaming, like formative gaming experiences wise. Pretzels and peanuts and some peanut butter. Oh, hell yeah, that sounds dope, Bree. I'm so down for that. Yeah, so yeah, I love Bomberman. A lot of my stream notifications are Bomberman 64 and Bomberman Hero noises, which are Bomberman Hero's another one. Bomberman Second Attack's a big one. Pokemon Snap. I mean, man, the N64 era, as you can imagine, was very formative for me for sure. But I love Terraria. I love Starbound. Those are games that I love. I've the most time I've spent with any Steam game is Payday 2. I love Secret World Legends. So it's like, shit, man. It's hard to like narrow it down that much. But yeah, it does get a little bit tricky when it comes to like narrowing down the games that mean the most to you for different reasons. Played it unreleased, but yeah, still incredible though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I definitely want to get into it. And I know I would enjoy it for sure. Oh, dude, Mario RPG, exactly. Mario RPG is incredible. Link's Awakening, so good. Metroid. Oh, really? Metroid 2, Bumrocky. That's interesting. I know you've mentioned you like Metroid 2, but I realized it was in the top 5 at least. Breath of the Wild is incredible. Yeah. Yeah, I would be tempted to put Wind Waker in that list as well. I would say Wind Waker's probably at least top 20, probably maybe top 10, really. I would say if I'm expanding it to top 10, I would say Eternal Darkness is absolutely on that list, and so too would Half-Life 2. And then yeah, probably Wind Waker. Yeah, then it like expands out a little bit more. Some Final Fantasy 14, that's nice, man. But some Terraria and Ocarina of Time Rando. Interesting you say Ocarina of Time Rando. We actually just did some Ocarina of Time Rando earlier with some friends, because there's the Mod Loader 64 event happening right now with Majora's Mask Randomizer co-op. Well, Majora's Mask co-op and Ocarina of Time co-op. On Monday, we did Majora's Mask co-op randomizer with 2 friends, Gertoffy and JD. And then today we did Ocarina of Time randomizer co-op, but the problem for both of them is that we had incredible RNG. For Majora's Mask randomizer co-op, we were able to knock it out in about 7 hours. We actually could have done it in 6 hours, but we did some extra stuff just for funsies. But then Ocarina of Time randomizer, we had such beyond incredible good RNG. We actually completed it in 2 hours. It's nuts. And it was the Triforce shard mode where you just, capture the slivers of Triforce as opposed to beating Ganon. But yeah, I don't know what it was. I was the one who made the seed, and I think what might have happened is that because I stuck with vanilla Door of Time behavior, but starting with Kokiri Sword, I think it meant that a lot of the Triforce shards might have been front-loaded, so to speak. Because we were able to beat it within 20 minutes of getting the Song of Time and an Ocarina. So we were only like having adult mode available to us for like 15 minutes or so. Because by that time we had like 17 out of the 20 Triforce shards that we had available. So it was nuts. And also I had sent the plentiful item designation, which meant that there were some extra shards. Maybe next time, yeah, we should do with no extra ones, just because that's so nuts. 3 servings and ate it all. Bree, we've all had those moments, and we all have to embrace it, right? That's just how it goes. That's the Old Republic 2. Oh, yeah, the Tales of series. Oh, fuck, yeah, because Tales of Fantasia is my favorite JRPG, so that would be in the top 10 for sure. Oh, man, I forgot about that one. Tyranny's good, yeah. I've never played The Way. In fact, I don't know if I know that game, actually. Charles Barkley, shut up and jam Gaiden. Oh, my God, yes. Different top 5. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too, user man, because Bomberman 64 is a personal, childhood, nostalgic, formative game, but it's not a top 10 game. I mean, I think it's a good game, but I don't think it's a great game. So, yeah, it's like, if we're talking, like, you know, greatest of all time games, I mean, Mario and Ocarina of Time are still good, obviously, but I would probably not say Eternal Darkness. I would still say Half-Life 1. Yeah, it's like, that list gets different, right? Omori? I'm not familiar with that one either. Or Omori, rather. Majora's Mask, of course. Obviously, Age of Empires, Bioshock. Oh, Bioshock, right. Yeah, I haven't played those games yet. Red Dead 2, Civ 5. Nice, man. An unknown RPG. Oh, yeah, I've never heard of it. Would you recommend it, though, Matt, Fiefinger? Also, I realized I kind of fell behind with the game. Actually, I was just pausing and just kind of flapping my gab. But I do enjoy having these conversations. It's always a lot of fun. Let's go to the swamp to get the normal frog that's there, and then we'll go to Clocktown, grab the normal frog that's there as well. It would be the southern swamp. The sign of the southern swamp. You think it's worth giving a try? Hell yeah, man. Oh, you're right, userman, we did, but I can re-enable it. I disabled the 3-minute challenge and the YouTube redemptions for multiplayer stuff, just because it kind of forces us to pause the action. And I don't mind doing that for single player games, but for multiplayer games it's tricky because, you know, we want to keep up with what they're doing. But yeah, let me re-enable these real quick. Okay, so if you refresh the page, actually you might not even have to refresh, but if you look at the list of channel point redemptions options, the MS Paint and YouTube video redemptions should be available again. Thank you for the reminder, userman, because yeah, like I said, I was a conscious decision to disable it temporarily, but I didn't mean to forget to re-enable them otherwise. What am I doing? By the way, this already have full rupees. So let me go back into Deku mode. We'll grab this friend, a little froggy buddy. Oh, and speaking of, like, I made a reference earlier to Sonic Adventure with Froggy, but it occurs to me that Sonic Adventure 2 absolutely is in the top 10 list. In fact, that would probably be number 10. So yeah, what did I say? So I said Bomberman 64, Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Diablo 2, and Half-Life 1. And then for 6 through 10 to be Half-Life 2. The 1 through 5 is not in order necessarily, just the order, it's just no particular order. But then Half-Life 2 for 6. Half-Life 2, Tales of Fantasia for 7. Sonic Adventure 2 for 8. Did I say Eternal Darkness? I think I already said Eternal Darkness. Crap, I think I've already... I should look at your list again. Because somebody said something that reminded me of a few other things. Actually, I might put Diablo 1 on the top 10 list, actually. Because Diablo 1 is also very, very formative for me. Especially for a game that is an RPG, but also has, like, some very good spooky horror elements to it, too. And roguelike, for that matter. Looking for me. Alright, cool. That guy's done. Let's go back to Clocktown, then. I would probably put Terraria on the list as well, honestly, just because I've put so many hours into that game, and I have a lot of very fond memories of playing it with friends, and building up our bases, and doing cool shit. So that's a big one for sure. Oh man, I've spent a lot of time playing the original Red Faction on PC as well, doing like the multiplayer on that game. Yeah, man, there's just so many formative gaming experiences that were, you know, fun and memorable for many different and varied reasons. Actually, I wonder, like, if people react differently when I have the frog mask. Oh, the curiosity shop should be open, by the way, so I should be able to rebuy my, hopefully, rebuy my, my bottle that got stolen from me. Quite rudely. Let us yeet again. I'm just curious if he does anything different now that we already have his mask. What if I wear the mask? What does he say? Because that's where you get the Brennan mask, right? Or Bremen, rather. Away from their pad, yeah. Let me check my list, but I think that's all the frogs outside of the one that spawns once spring has sprung. Mountain Village, so we know about that one. Laundry Pool, we got that. We got this one, we got those two. Okay, so the last one is the one in, that spawns in the Mountain Village. And of course, while we're at it, we're also going to want to keep an eye out for the Keaton Mask bush. The last one is in the mountain. Oh, never mind. It's in the Mountain Village after defeating Got. So we need to get the third, hopefully the final attempt necessary for the Keaton heart piece. We need to get the last frog for the frog heart piece. And then there was something else that required Got. What was it? I can't remember. I thought there were 3 things that require the Mountain Village, but it escapes me whatever else that was. Let me scroll back up real quick. I could have sworn there was a 3rd thing. So here's the Keaton mask. Yeah, we did the postman's hat. We did this one. Got that one. Got that one. All 3 of these. Yeah, we got all of the gossip stones. We got all 3 of these as well. Got this one, this one, this one. Got those 3. We did these 3. Yes, yeah, we did that one. This is the beaver challenge, right? Oh no, that's the like at the bottom of the waterfall. We got that one. We got the fishes that we made big. We got all 3 of these. There's the beaver challenge. Yeah, we did that one. Got the hook shot on the island, on the pillar. I really thought there was one more thing that required Got, but maybe not. That's fine, that's fine. Let's go ahead and knock that out then. The Diablo setting. Yeah, it's really cool. Diablo 1 in particular. Diablo 2 has a cool setting too, and they like have a very good, I think like some pretty cool areas that are nice and aesthetic, but man, Diablo 1 does such a good job of like feeling like you're in a like a fucking rank dark dungeon with like things that could just fucking murder you around the corner. Like the game does such a good job of feeling terrifying. Diablo 2 is more of a screen clearing, like kill bad guys, get loot. Diablo 1 has kill bad guys, get loot, but there's also like you feel like the odds are stacked more heavily against you, so it feels more dicey and it feels more like just more anxious, which I love Diablo 1. Original BioShock. Yeah, I definitely want to play it. I want to play System Shock as well. System Shock 1 and 2, and then BioShock 1 and 2 and Infinite. Just because, yeah, I've heard the series is great, and I've heard that BioShock is a good kind of spiritual continuation of what System Shock had established. Not related officially, obviously, but just kind of a spiritual continuation. Because, yeah, the series I've heard is very good. Same with the Mass Effect series, same with Assassin's Creed. Like, there's a lot of series I've missed out on that I want to get around to. For sure. Let me switch back to this screen right here. There we go. So we're gonna swap over to Got. We're gonna get Got. Actually, these are the things we're gonna need more soonly. Oh, actually, before I do that, though, I need to get to the curiosity shop so I can rebuy my bottle. At least I hope that's what's gonna happen. Just because we lost our bottle to that bird, and we know that anything stolen usually ends up at the curiosity shop. So hopefully that's what's gonna happen. There we go. Mr. Whale, what's up, buddy? New Year's vacation, hell yeah, man. So I'm guessing you have tomorrow and Friday off, right, dude? Let's see, that's what I have as well, and I love it. I feel bad because I was talking to Kratofi and JD earlier doing the Ocarina of Time randomizer, and JD is off tomorrow. In fact, he actually, he does the, oh, there's my bottle. Yeah, JD actually is able to do the work from home thing with his line of work very, very easily. Only 20 rupees. Put anything in it. Brand new, it says. Yep. Reacquired our bottle. You bought back your favorite bottle. Be more aware of birds when you're strolling down the road. Yep. Yes, you can have a fairy. But yeah, but Kratofi has to work tomorrow, so it's like, oh, I felt kind of bad about that, yeah. Have a fairy, buddy. 20 rupees, perfect. Unnecessary, obviously. Nope. Oh wait, I don't think I can warp out of here. It's gotta be outdoors. That's awesome, man. Does anybody have any, like, fun New Year's plans that they're looking forward to? Because I probably won't do much tomorrow. We'll probably just be chilling with Grace. Maybe we'll make some cookies or something. You know, maybe make dinner together. Nothing too crazy. We're going to... Snowhead. Snowhead or Mountain Village? Snowhead, this one. Maybe play some games, maybe just like watch stuff on Netflix, so we'll just be chillaxing. Which will be nice. But I plan on streaming on Friday, probably Friday afternoon, evening. Homemade oh, dude, hell yes. Iced coffee. That sounds wonderful. Iced coffee, would I be correct in assuming that you are a person who enjoys to make food? Because between the cookies that you made tonight, there we go, I couldn't remember the input. Between the cookies you made last night and the ravioli you have on the dock, or on deck rather, it sounds incredible. Thank you, Five Finger, for that follow, by the way, man. That's very nice of you. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you all for being here, by the way, guys. I really appreciate everyone watching. It's always a pleasure to have people to chill with these streams. It sounds like you're quite good at it too, my friend. That's very incredible. That does sound dank, dude. Hell yeah. Making some homemade... Dude, that sounds nice too, dude. Hell yeah. Homemade tater chips? Man. That sounds really nice. So, I'm guessing you... How do you do it, Userman? I'm guessing you, like, buy the potatoes, slice them nice and thin, like, and then... I guess, do you have to, like, bake them in a certain way, or, like, prepare them and then bake them in a certain way? As I know that, like, the process of baking the slivers would be maybe a little bit temperamental. Kind of like you gotta do it just right. Fire arrows, that's what we have to use. Because, yeah, we have to use fire arrows to access the boss. Whoop, and then I just fling myself right off the edge. Just straight up yeet myself into infinity. Let's try that again. The fairies respawn, so you can just get infinite fairies. Infinifairies. Oh god, I'm wobbling a lot. Whoa! I shouldn't have, like, tried to go fast. I should have put on the brakes. I always want to go really fast during this whole sequence. And just like go like a boss and just go up the ramp and just circle around, but it's like I really shouldn't. I really should be taking it slower. It's because it takes a long time to go through. But it's so satisfying, man, when you just kind of come down the perfect line. It's just so good. Once you start wobbling like this, it's always a little bit stressful. Yeah, see, it's like you fall down. That's like, ah, shit, let me try it again. It's unending. And these little dudes. Oh, and that's right, you can't just smack into them because they're very rude. Thankfully, the wolves are easy to take out. Yeah, I'm super down for some homemade tater chips. Also, yeah, I'm just gonna go around this way. I'm embarrassing myself by making this take so long. Just punch the boulders. Bam. Because it does help you go a little fast, but like I said, I clearly get lost in the sauce and I go too fast for me to handle. That fire punch move is so cool, by the way. I love it. Some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder. Oh man, oh man. Spread them evenly. Keep an eye. Yeah, exactly. It's like, because they're really thin, right? So it's really easy probably to overdo it. To the boss. Yeah, that's what I kept doing in 5 Finger. Like, I would try to overcompensate, or I would try to compensate, but I would overcompensate, and then I'd swivel back and forth. It's like you're losing control while driving, or like hydroplaning. Same kind of idea, and it's frustrating, but predictable. Some will be softer, but yeah, exactly. Like, you almost kind of want like just a little bit of chewiness, because like the stuff you buy at the grocery store is gonna be like, you know, really crunchy and really dry. You can get those anywhere, but like a little bit soft and like hella fresh. Oh, dude, forget about it, man. I'm done. I could like go nuts eating those things, man. There's a few restaurants near me that do like homemade, or like maybe not homemade, but like restaurant made tater chips. Oh, I lost my speed. Oh wow. Well, they like make them in house from scratch, and they are godly, and also dangerous because it's like, oh, if I'm not careful, I could just take these things out, man. That's when they're like a little bit thicker and a little chewy, but still crunchy. Oh, dude, forget about it. I'm done. I'm out. Also, I am in no way disappointed that I have to fight Got again, because this is such a cool boss fight. Also, I get to make the joke that I'm getting got. Yeah, you just got is what I'll say when I'll kill him. Ouch. And we're talking about food, right, man? We're only making it harder for you. Well, I'm sorry, man. I mean, streaming and talking about food are two things that go together very well, so it is a frequent thing that happens. Also, Ungaku, thank you for once again rating. That's very kind. Here, I'm just smacking the crap out of Got real quick. I'm getting Got. See, that I made the joke already. Thank you very much, Ungaku. Here, let me do this real quick. Let me add the points for that very kind rate. Ungaku Overdrive is a very nice friend of the channel. A very nice dude. Let me give him a quick little shout out. And for those who don't know, Ungaku Overdrive... Oh, whoops. I have to actually do the shout out part. There we go. I don't have a built-in command for just him, but I do have a built-in command for shouting out screen name here. So there we go. We got it right there. Doing more Mario Odyssey. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you to Luke for coming here as well, my friend. Good to see you, dude. I'm very grateful for that. It's very kind. 2 nights in a row, man. Wait, 2 nights, or maybe it was a night or two ago, but still 2 very close raids, very close by. You beat the main game. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Are you gonna go back for some of the side stuff now? Because I know that there's a lot of moons in that game, a lot of side stuff to be done. Oh, and you directed the raid. Oh, well, thank you for that, Lucas. That's very nice, man. That's very, very generous. It was a good one. Hell yeah, man. It was on Monday, that's right, yeah. It was on Monday, yeah. Just a couple days ago. Got something planned for this weekend, though. That'll be good. Do you guys have any fun plans for Halloween? Well, listen to me. Fun plans for New Year's? Why did I say Halloween? What the heck? Any fun plans for the New Year's or, like, celebrations for it? Lots of stuff left to do, though. Oh, and thank you, Lucas, for the host as well, my friend. Thank you very much to both of you. We're playing some Majora's Mask casual. We actually did an Ocarina of Time randomizer co-op playthrough with my friends, Gritafi and JD. And it was with a fun tool called Modloader 64 that allows you to play N64 games in co-op form. Well, games that are normally single player you can do in co-op form. However, we were able to beat it super fast, so now I'm just doing casual Majora's Mask. Because we actually did Majora's Mask randomizer co-op a couple of days ago, and it was a lot of fun, but I haven't done a full playthrough of this game in a long time, so I want to do a casual playthrough 100% all the way through as a way to refamiliarize myself. That way I'll be more capable when it comes to Majora's Mask Rando. Because I've learned if you're doing a randomizer for a game and you haven't like 100% of the game recently, it's going to be tricky, so I have a vested interest in getting good, so to speak. Third Eye, thank you for being here as well, my friend. Salutations to you as well, my friend. We're doing more Majora's Mask casual, being that I'm the filthy casual that I am. But it's good to see you, my friend, and thank you all for joining in, by the way, guys. I hope everyone's having a nice week. For those who have off tomorrow and Friday, I hope you're looking forward to the long weekend. And of course, to those who work, I hope you're able to at least do something fun over the next couple days, even if you do have to work today tomorrow and or part of Friday. I hope you're still able to have some kind of chill times this weekend. There we go, we knocked him down. Just gonna punch the crap out of him. Ah, shucks, I was hoping we could just finish him off right then and there. We've almost got him. I think he's like one shot or two left. You know, this whole loop of this boss kind of reminds me of Venom 1 in Star Fox 64 when you have to chase the robot gorilla-shaped stone golem thing down the hallway, and as you damage him, he gets more powers to stop you from approaching him. He gets more pillars that can spawn in front of you, more platforms that can get in your way. He gets faster and like is able to get away from you easier. But he can't really attack you directly, and in a similar sense... Whoa, that was weird. In a similar sense, this guy does have some things that attack you directly, but he's mostly running away from you, for the most part. And of course, again, the way he attacks you and the things that he has to stop you become more involved as you do damage to him. So I think he's like literally 1 or 2 shots left. And then we're gonna be in good shape, so I think we've pretty much got this on lock. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was thinking maybe that would be it. Crap, so close, man. Oh, and Roborob, right? He's got a New Year's party stream. That makes sense because I know he does lots of the special event stuff. Him and the Tiny Waves crew. There we go. By the way, for those who don't know, Ongaku Overdrive runs a podcast. Ongaku Overdrive, if you have a link to your podcast handy, feel free to post in the chat. You're more than welcome to do so. I very much encourage self-promotion in my channel. So feel free to promote your stuff. Obviously, the only rule I have when it comes to self-promo is you're welcome to do so, but I've never had anybody try to do this really, so this won't be a problem. Or at least it's never been a problem. But I only ask that people don't try to like actively pull people away from the channel. But yeah, it's like if you have a YouTube channel or something like that, or like I said, or a podcast, that kind of thing, feel free to plug it. You're welcome to do so, especially if you raid me. It's like, dude, if someone raids me, it's like they're already doing me a favor by bringing their community here. So the least I can do is try to, like, you know, give some additional visibility to what little I can offer with my audience. Which is not to say my audience is insignificant, but you know, I'm small time obviously, so I don't have like a lot of people that follow. But it's worth bringing up just because I think it's nice. Golem, that's the one, yes. He's got the link, perfect. Nerd Music Meltdown, that's the one. 60 episodes, hell yeah, dude, that's some good shit. And I was looking through your list of episodes, man. He's interviewed some really top-notch video game music or VGM/nerdcore artists. A lot of artists I know and I know personally, like Mega Ran and Professor Shy Guy. There were some artists that I follow that I don't know personally, but I think are awesome, like Roborob. DJ Roborob, that is. I'm sure he's probably interviewed Ben Briggs just because he is very much integrated with the VGM community. So like, Ongaku Overdrive is clearly someone who is very well attuned to the VGM MagFest scene. Although I did see some news about MagFest, the MagFest community lately, which has been unfortunate, with some upheaval with the leadership. So hopefully, even if Mag Prime is looking more and more like a maybe not so great thing to be involved with, hopefully the VGM community can continue to do stuff. Also, we finally got that heart piece. Finally. Do it again sometime, yes. We had to work really hard for that heart piece, but it was 100% worth it. I appreciate you, man. No, I appreciate you rating me. That's very generous. It's, like I said, especially twice in 1 week, man. That's so nice. We're getting the dramatic zoom in. Looking for the blessed bush that has the Keaton friends. Oh, I have to wear the mask. Right. Alright, so I got the mask on. There it is. Got some tunes, man. Oh, Mustang, the one-ups, dude. That's old school, man. I love it. I mean, not that old school, but yeah, definitely some OGs that have been in the community for a long time. He lives super... Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. The Magboard, yeah. That's a good point, too. I mean, obviously there's no Magfest this coming year, so maybe it could be addressed at some point. But yeah, it sounds not good. So, I don't know. I hope that the powers that be can figure themselves out, because it's unfortunate that so many good people have been ousted from the leadership boards. But, I mean, it's not dead forever, obviously. I mean, things could be corrected. So, maybe there's a chance. 6. Also, Phantom Link Gamer, thank you for being, or Phantom Limb, sorry. I've got Zelda on the mind, so I thought Phantom Link. But Phantom Limb, thank you for being here, my friend. Talking about it just the other day, right, because I saw the news on Facebook and a few other places yesterday. The Frog song, it's a good song. A good frog song. But they were one of the first, yeah. I know that the one-ups performed at the very first MagFest back in 2001, I think. It's been a long time, man. 18 years, man. That stuff's wild, dude. We're doing Majora's Mask casual, by the way. We did Ocarina of Time Randomizer co-op with some friends yesterday, not yesterday, earlier today, and it went really well. In fact, it went too well. We completed it in just about 2 hours, which was wild. And we're gonna do more this weekend, more Ocarina of Time Randomizer, just because we didn't expect for it to complete that long, or that quickly rather. But I wanted to keep streaming just because it was only like 10 p.m. when I finished. So I'm doing some Majora's Mask casual, with the hopes that I'll be able to finish this, maybe not tonight, but pretty soon. What does the owner of the bomb shop call his mother? I think he just calls her either mother or old lady. Old lady. Fuck. Okay, well that's all 3 of our Keaton Mask, or Keaton challenge. Keaton like puzzle challenges for today, because you only get 3 attempts rather. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. We can, maybe since it's a new day. Yeah, I think it's only 3 attempts per 3-day sequence. We have to restart, which is fine. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. So that's one we'll have to come back for. Let's switch back to our list then, because I'm referring to a list, and I'm checking it twice. We just did the frog sequence, which was nice. Georg, which is... Who's Georg? Is that the boss from... Oh, that's the... Oh, right, that one. That boss, yeah. So fight that guy again. And then you'll find a boat next to a sign. We definitely haven't done that one. Fisherman's Island. The jumping game. Oh, interesting. I don't remember this one. Okay, so we'll have to go back for that one for sure. Let's do it now, I think. As long as it can be done on the 3rd day. Then yeah, by all means. So let's go fight Georg first. Georg. I feel like I'm saying a Scandinavian version of the word of the name George. Georg, who lives in the fjords. I apologize to anybody from Scandinavian countries who are offended by that horrible impersonation, or that horrible impression attempt. So we're going back to the Great Bay Coast, right? However, instead of going through the dungeon, we just have to warp to the boss. Get the quick kill. Oh, I didn't mean to go here. I wanted to go to the other one. I'm gonna equip that real quick. Because, yeah, we have to go to the Zora Cape and then take this turtle friend. Oh, we get the MS Paint Masterpiece. Nice, man. Oh, you're right, it is. Thank you. Thank you, Five Finger, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh, crap. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, sometimes I forget to switch from the wrong scene, so I'm, like, stuck on the wrong scene like a doofus. But we got an MS Paint Masterpiece, so let's do that as well. Let me do this. Let me warp to the Great Bay Coast. The Great Bay Coast with the Great Bay Most, and then we're going to enter the dungeon, then we will do an MS Paint challenge, because I love getting to do these. Thank you to Userman for redeeming this, as I always love how these look. Oh, what? I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot. I did the coast and not the cape. I'm the biggest doofus ever. Don't look at me, I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna break my webcam again so you can't see my shame. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna break this pristine new webcam. Alright. Zora Cape, this one. Hey, finally, holy shit. Thank you, Lucas, I'm glad you enjoyed them, yeah. Yeah, there's always a fresh influx of them on a fairly regular basis, because I'm very grateful that people enjoy them and that they like to redeem them. This means we have lots of fun stuff. Fun stuff with the ridiculous channel point redemptions. I say ridiculous in a good way, of course. The very good kind of ridiculous. Yeah, we got the webcam modifiers. The one downside is that this new webcam is great, but the zoom, the digital zoom, is not nearly as zoomy. It doesn't like zoom in as much. So certain effects won't look quite as nice, but it still looks nice and cursed, which is the point. The goal is to definitely make it look weird and silly. Right, Zora Mask. And then I guess maybe Hookshot, I don't know what else we would need. Alright, so let me pause the game. It's tricky coming up with clever channel point redemption goals, but I think that's one that's my favorite at least. And I'm very happy that people enjoy it too. Want to donate? Oh, I mean, obviously, like donating, that kind of thing is never required. Like spending money is never ever required. And of course, for channel points are just a fun money. They don't really have any real value, obviously, outside of just the fun stuff we do here with the channel point redemptions, with YouTube videos and watching YouTube videos together, or making me dab and make a weird noise, or the Hobbit dress up, or the MS Paint stuff, obviously. There was the thing we had last week where we had the boost the stream challenge for a couple days, and we actually got pretty close with that one. I bet the next time we have that pop up, we could probably fulfill it. And that's one thing that I guess people could save up their channel points for, but the good news is that for anybody who spent channel points on the boost this stream thing last weekend, they were refunded since we didn't meet the goal. So the way I see it is that there's, I mean, yeah, there could be a vested interest to save your channel points, but I'm kind of the opinion of, like, if you want to spend them, then spend away. There's no shame at all. Spend to your heart's content, my friends, because by virtue of watching the channel and, like, watching the stream and chatting with me, or even just, yeah, you don't even have to be chatting necessarily, but just by virtue of being here and listening to my voice or watching the gameplay, just by virtue of being here, you're already helping me out. So you're already doing me a huge favor by chilling with us, making this a lot of fun. And kapow! Time to get my ass back to the platform. Ouch. Don't gobble me, please. No, I said don't gobble me. Granted, I have double defense, but still, it's a lot of damage this guy does. This guy's not nice. Darn it! I bonked. The boost the stream? Yeah, and that's sweet of you to say, Userman. Although, I will tell you that the boost the stream thing was very much it's the kind of thing that I have no control over when it appears. And when it does appear, it's like a limited time thing, so there's no guarantee it might actually never even happen again, really. So I would say, like I said, not to feel that you have to save up for it. And even if you were to, the maximum you could donate to it, or spend to it, I suppose, is 2,000 points per day, which is not much. So yeah, I would say, like, don't really feel, I don't want you to feel like you have to feel obligated or anything to save them. I'm very much of the YOLO persuasion when it comes to channel points. There we go, we got his ass. There we go. It's always a little bit weird whenever he falls down very close to the platform, because then you just have to sink down to get to him. It's a little bit weird. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Right, you can't be... If you shield while you're on the ground, he just shields. I think you have to shield and attack. Yeah, that's it, dude. So shield and attack when you're, like, lying, just sitting on the ground on the ocean floor. But yeah, it's always a little bit awkward, because if he's further away, then you can, like, zoom and smack him with the magic. Or if he's on the floor... If he's on the floor, then you have to do the dinosaur. Nope, no you don't, no you don't. That is forbidden. Yeah, if he's on the ground next to you, though, it's like you have to sink down, which is just a little bit strange. There we go, I know I got him. Based on the noise that he made. There we go. He's gonna barf some piranhas at us, because that makes sense. Maybe he's like barfing his children at us. He's like been, or she, maybe it's a she, has been holding their children in her mouth pouch for quite some time in preparation for us being here with this boss battle. Even with a lot of health and double defense and a bunch of things in our favor, this is still a pretty tough fight. I shouldn't say tough, but it's arduous. It's unique, though, which I appreciate. I mean, really, all the bosses in this game are super unique. Oh, I knew it. That's the worst bonk, because it not only bonks you, but you get knocked farther away, which makes it easier for to get gobbled like that. Ouch. Bonk. Whoa, that was weird. I bet he's one more hit away. Whoa, crap, I didn't even do that. shucks, he's gonna either gobble me or just bite me once. Okay, he's gonna gobble me, yeah. I just want to get back so I can shoot you, man. That's all I want. Yeah, see, look at that. Despite, like, having done this boss battle before and being relatively competent with this game, I've lost about half my health. So it's like, this is a pretty spicy boy. Or girl. Oh, crap. I landed on his fin, which is a free hit. And he's gonna bite me. There's another free hit. So it's like, one mess up causes a lot of hits. And again, I have the double defense, which helps. If not for that, I would actually be kind of on the struggle session right now. There he is. He's finally out. Drip down the side. Yeah. He's hitting us with the gobbles, man. Yeah, that's exactly it, Five Finger, because yeah, in this particular case, we didn't even use the ice arrows for this particular boss. We use things that are relevant, obviously the Zora Mask, and arrows, obviously, you know, things that are for sure helpful. Yeah, it's pretty wild how it definitely does, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of bucks those trends for sure. Age of Calamity, I haven't played it myself. I've played a lot of Hyrule Warriors, the original game, well, or at least the Switch version of the original. And in fact, I'm halfway through playing through all the adventure mode on stream, so that's something I do want to get back to fairly soon. I've heard Age of Calamity is pretty good, although one of my friends said he didn't really like it as much, but mostly positive things. That I've heard, at least, personally. Alright, so we did that. Let's double check then. What else has to be done? Because we had to defeat Georg. Great Bay Coast from Tremina Field. Southeast, there's a boat next to a sign. Okay. Southeast from Great Bay Coast. Okay. Now, I could warp, but I think it'd be quicker. Actually, no, I think it is quicker for me to warp. Never mind. I was going to say maybe it's quicker to just walk there or swim there. Actually, how would I get there? Yeah, no, we'll just warp. Oh, shit, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so it's at the coast. Yeah. Earlier, I kept trying to select the cape, and I kept selecting the coast like an idiot. Or like, I would think the cape, but I would select the wrong one. I was goofing it so many times earlier, but now I actually mean to go here. Then we go southeast. And we're already pretty southeast already. Oh, that's west, right. Here's some boats here. I thought it'd be a boat in the water, though. Oh, maybe we go through... Maybe we go through the cave entrance here? Like the next half of the coast? Oh, wait, now I'm back at the... Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm back at the other area. I bet it is out this way somewhere. I just have to find the right place to be. Of course, we also are at the third day, the morning of the third day, and at the evening of the third day, we'll be able to buy the all-night mask. Is that it? Because the all-night mask is the last vanilla mask for us to acquire. Yeah, maybe I should just swim around. Obviously, this is more southwest. No, that's not it. That's just forever in the distance. Oh, we got lost. Lost at sea. So it's not something super obvious. Maybe it's over in this area? hoping it would be like fairly obvious. Like, oh, here's a boat friend right here. Let's go do the thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's it. This is it. It said to go southeast. Southeast of what exactly? That's weird. Well, regardless, we found it. The Fisherman's Island to inquire about playing the game. How's about this? Let's also have the bunny mask, bunny hood rather, to see if this would help us be a good jumpy boy. Hoist me away, friends. A little bit slow. I'm sure it'll take us... Oh, that's where we need to be. Okay, I see. And it's the fisherman, right? The fisherman we hooked up earlier with the picture of the sexy lady. And the seahorse sequence. Now, I'm guessing if we were to fall off... Actually, ask about this. I can probably just hookshot, can't I? If we were to fall off, we'd have to go through this whole sequence again. That was satisfying. Little business. I'm a tourist. 20 rupees, a jumping game. Big prize, you say? The island in the center. Well, wait, but I want to play. How do I give you rupees? Oh, to initiate it. I see. Oh, in the center, right. Heh. Listen carefully. Light the torches. In a particular order, jump to the island that has the lit torch before it goes out. Okay. 20 overall points within the time limit. You got it, homie. Meh. I wish I could zoom out the map. Or zoom out the camera, rather. But I guess part of the challenge is, like, knowing where to look. Oh, I almost don't want to overjump it. Also, looking for, like, the flickering of shadows is helpful, too. And hearing the flickering and not seeing it when you can see 3 of the 4 torches. So there's ways to... Oh, I fell in. Shit. Okay, at least it whisked me away. I don't mind paying the rupees. I just didn't want to have to, like, swim all the way across again. Whoa! Third Eye, what the heck? Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you for gifting us stuff. That's very, very generous. Holy shit. Thank you so much. My god, that's nice. Holy crap. Good lord, that's generous. Thank you. Thank you, Third Eye. My gosh, I don't know what I did to deserve that, but thank you very much for your generosity. Man, that is a level of support. Gifting subs and that kind of thing is a level of support I can never, ever expect of anybody. That's so nice. But thank you, Third Eye. That goes far above and beyond the Call of Duty as far as anything I could ever ask of anyone. Very, very nice. And of course, Arctic is one of my most valued and treasured mods. One of my many valued and treasured mods. So if there was anybody who was not subbed that is deserving, he is definitely up there for sure. And I know I say it all the time, but I always feel it's worth reiterating that. Of course, I'm super grateful for people that feel incentivized to support the channel in various ways, whether it be just, you know, just watching or chilling, or oh, okay, we missed one, or listening in. Like that's more like that I can ever ask for, honestly, or following the channel, that kind of thing. Like that already is like super generous. But then it's like, dude, spending money. It's like, dude, people work hard for their money, man. People work hard for their paychecks. It's like, why would you want to spend it on my ass? That's so nice, though. Seriously, it's very generous. Blows my little hobbit brain. This is a pretty tricky minigame because you have to be very deliberate and exact with your movements. It just takes one slip. You slip into the abyss and die. Well, maybe not die, but lose. So no, since I made one missed jump. Okay, so we've made 20. I think that means I have to get to the end. There we go. So as in, don't fall in the water. So I can probably just like take it easy. Or I could try to like go fast and eat ass. Another masterpiece? Dude, hell yeah, man. I'm down. Zing's got a masterpiece queued up for us, and I am ready for that shit. 2 nights. 3 nights, even. 8 gifted sub. That's right. You did do that the other day, or not too long. Oh, shit. Oh, wrong button. Crap. I have to try again. Do I still get, like, notification that I got a good score? Crap. Now, did I misread that he said you need to get 20 points in 2 minutes? It's like I should have just stood still, man. You have, Lucas. Yeah, multiple people have, and it blows my mind. It's like, what? Why would any one person do this, much less multiple people? It's very generous, though. Thank you again very much, Third Eye. That's so incredibly kind. 20 or more points, yeah. I'm down. But I want to get a good score. I want to, like, do the good jumpies and be a boss. But I also want to, you know, not waste literally all of my rupees and my time doing this. Now, is time in this timer in the top left passing slowly? I think it's passing at a normal speed. But we do have time slowed down via the inverted Song of Time. No, I think it's passing normally as far as I can tell. The tricky thing, of course, is to make sure I don't change directions halfway through committing to a jump. Like, once I commit, I need to follow through and not change my mind as I'm like exiting the platform, because that's what happened. I like tried to turn around at the last possible second and I just slipped off the edge like a doofus. Play this game again soon. It's very good. It's very, very good. I've mentioned before, this has been my first time even so much as touching this game in 20 years. This casual playthrough that I'm about to wrap up relatively soon. Maybe tonight, maybe the next time I stream it, but fairly soon. It's the first time I've touched it in almost exactly 20 years, which is wild to me. But the game still holds up. It's still incredible. In fact, I would go as far as to say it's probably better than you remember it, for those who haven't played it in a long time, because it has aged quite well. Ooh! Third Eye with the 2 cheers, or the single cheer, but with 200 bits though. My goodness, Third Eye is going ham. Thank you so much, dude. Again, I feel like it's always worth clarifying. I hope people know that spending money on the channel is never ever required. You know, you can watch the stream for free, obviously. I hope people know that there's no expectation, no obligation, or the thing where it's like, oh man, I've gifted a sub before and I haven't done it in a while. I don't want Alex to be sad if I don't gift subs or that kind of thing. It's like, I don't want anybody to think that it's an expectation, but of course it's incredibly generous. My goodness, that's kind. You would get a piece of heart, that's correct. Ooh, that one's done. Now we can do the channel point redemption from Mr. Zing of the almighty variety. He was gonna buy a big ship, but he's gonna go bankrupt. Well, I mean, I gave him a lot of money for that heart piece, so I don't know if the lack of a heart piece would really affect his finances too much. Seems like it's benefited him. Oh, the restored Majora's Mask. I haven't watched it yet, Iced Coffee, but I do have it queued up on my browser, so I will watch it. I meant to watch it last night, but I went right to bed. And again, Third Eye, what the heck? Thank you so much, dude. I cannot express enough gratitude. That's very, very generous, man. That's very sweet of you. Good freaking lord, that's so kind. Because we just completed this lad. The jumping challenge. So right now, the only thing we know about for sure is the Keaton quiz. How's about this one? Ikana Canyon. Oh, the Spirit House, right. Wait, no, not this one. Oh, the Poe Collection one. Yeah, we have done this one. Yeah, we got that one. We got the castle on the or the chest on the pillars, rather. Yeah, we got that one pretty handily, I think. This one. I don't know if I know this one. The 2 Octoroks swim upstream. Oh, right. I actually wondered what was here. Right, so we saw this earlier. And this, of course, requires the Zora Mask. So we saw this earlier, and I didn't explore it. I pondered out loud, what could there be? We have to swim upstream with the Zora Mask to reach there. Okay, so let's go there next. Actually, first I have to ocarina it up, because, as JD appropriately pointed out, I am indeed very sad to miss the fact that as much as I love this game and I love this version of the game, the original at least, the Mod Loader 64 conveniences of allowing, actually I guess it's really the randomizer utility, the conveniences being able to utilize the D-pad for like warping, or not warping, but for transformations and ocarina use, is a convenience that I do miss when I play non-randomized seed or non-randomized versions of the game. This would be the canyon, not the tower, but the canyon proper. Oh, and a hydrate. Oh, perfect, Jakaka. Your timing is perfect. I was gonna take a free hydrate, but now this is a redeemed hydrate, so I get to even enjoy it better. Here we go, Jakaka. This one's for you, my friend. Oh, yes. The good shit. Confirmed. Good to see you, Jakaka. I hope you're doing well, my man. We're, of course, doing more Ocarina of... Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time 2, Electric Boogaloo. And I think upstream would be... Ouch. This way. Aha. Yeah, we definitely haven't gone this way before. Some regular fishies. Bonk. So we're actually getting ready to... We'll probably be finishing this game fairly soon. I'm going through and getting all the heart pieces. We have all but one of the masks. Well, technically two, because there's also the Great Deity Mask. Fierce Deity Mask, rather. Secret Shrine behind the waterfall. Ooh. What could this secrety secret possibly be? There's a grotto as well. I want to like... There we go. I was going to say I want to backflip into it. Just because that would look cool. This is probably just rupees. But it can still be nifty, and it's, of course, this is a good future reference with regards to the randomizer that we'll inevitably do more of, for sure. Oh shit, Bombchu, that's awesome. That is legit useful. I mean, granted, we probably won't use it right now at least, but I mean, that's good to know for future reference. Because there are points where the Bombchu can be handy. Also, I didn't realize you could kill bad guys with thrown objects in this game. Because you could not in Ocarina. Not with pots and rocks and grass, at least. But the fact that you can is a nice throwback to the 2D Zelda games, where thrown objects could be, you know, can be, like, dangerous for bad guys. Secret Shrine. There's a few things to note. Here's, of course, the... Oh, that's a shallow pond. Never mind. There's, of course... the sun spot above us. There's a row of green rupees, which are in a path. I almost feel like I should bust out Ocarina or Sonic Adventure 2 and use the light ring dash. Something to notice or to see? No, I'm not sure what that's all about. Well, for whatever reason, that one's there. However, more importantly and more pressingly, we have this thing to take out. Oops. Helps if I don't miss a stationary static topic, or static target, rather. Next to you for 15 years. I want to see the doggy. Oh, look at that buddy. Look at this buddy. Look at that good dog. Oh, I love him. What a good doggy. He's a good boy. Can I ask what this good boy's name is, Third Eye? 15 years, too. That's very impressive. That's definitely a lifelong buddy for sure. My doggy is 12 years old, and yeah, he would have just turned 12 this past November. So yeah, so he's been 12 for a month now, and like he's obviously getting up there in age, but hopefully if I play my cards right, we still got a long time together, which is always nice. That you could. Oh, maybe in Ocarina. I tried it in Ocarina when we were doing the randomizer in Halloween, and I couldn't get it to work. But maybe I was just missing. It's very well possible that my aiming was off, or that I was using like the wrong kinds of thrown objects. So maybe there is a trick to it that I just wasn't seeing. But yeah, it was when we were trying it with the Ocarina of Time randomizer co-op, because we were trying it with as Kid Link, because you start without the sword. In typical randomizer, at least, and I was having a hard time killing Deku Scrubs to get Deku Sticks, because, you know, obviously if you don't have the sword, you can at least use Deku sticks. But it's hard to kill a Deku scrub, or not a scrub, a Baba. It's hard to kill the Deku Baba with anything other than a sword as Kid Link in order to get Deku sticks, so it's very tricky. His name is Bloopers. That's adorable. You got one too, Iced Coffee? All these good doggy friends. And they're cute animals. Oh, look at that buddy. What a good buddy. Hold up, let's bring up... I want to see this buddy in big mode too. Look at that good pal. What a good puppers. Also, I appreciate that not just me, but I think a lot of people do this. All dogs are puppers. And this one, I don't know how old this doggy is, but I'm guessing he is, well, he or she is not specifically a puppy, but is absolutely a good boy or girl, and for sure is a good puppers, for sure. I like the harness too. Looks like a very good, like, outdoorsy, adventuring doggy. That's so cool. Oh, she's only 2 years old? Okay, you could have fooled me, honestly. I thought she was, like, not old necessarily, but, like, very much a, you know, well into adulthood. Because 2 is so young. That's still, I mean, it's not a puppy anymore, but officially. Not a puppy, but forever a puppers. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing all these good boy and good girl images, my friends. I appreciate the good doggy pictures. I definitely thrive. A lot of us, like a lot of us do, I definitely thrive with images of good buddies and good animals. But we did find the secret area behind the waterfall. Send the spirits into, oh wait. Is this saying we have to fight the boss first? The ones in this room will meet you again. Them if you feel like it. So I'm guessing we have to use a mask that lets us communicate with the dead. We have a few things. There's the Gibbo mask, the Garo mask, the Captain's hat. Try them individually. Or it could be Lens of Truth, maybe. Actually, this is a familiar sight here. Let's Lens of Truths. Lens of Truth. Whoops. Maybe I should explore down these paths first. Like the masks hanging from the wall here. They're almost heart-shaped. Well, I guess they are heart-shaped, but the spooky, soulless eyes to these masks is not super comforting. Ooh, we have to fight something. You again? You know what? I'm gonna be extra fancy and bust this thing out. Also, it occurs to me I should probably have the bunny hood to be able to move extra good and extra fast. Can I just lock onto you, please? There we go. Thank you. Ouch. So I need to stop trying to shield. I need to just try to dodge him, because that makes him do that. Ouch. But he always does that little follow-up attack. It's almost better to not lock onto him, it seems. Ouch. Yeah, it's like the second you try to lock on, you're kind of committed. So yeah, we'll just not be locked on anymore. Ouch. Okay, well I can still get hit by him, I guess. Ouch. Ouch, man. Well, I thought I had a strat. Because I need to, like, goad him into attacking. There we go. There we go. Wish it wasn't an item. Yeah, if it was, like, an equipable sword. Oh, right. I forgot he does that. Yeah, if it was an equipable sword, it would be a little bit nicer, just because it's a little bit awkward swinging with the C-stick like that, but it gets the job done. 100, oh wow, 100 rupees. I feel a little bad because I'm very much at full inventory right now. Well, full wallet at least. Hopefully they don't all drop money because it'll very much go to waste in my case. So I kind of got my ass kicked a little bit by that boss. Despite having double defense, I still lost a lot of hearts. Well, not really a boss, but a mini boss. Side boss, what have you. So I'm guessing we have to do... We have to fight the lads, one by one. Are they all gonna be the fancy, flamey, jumpy boys? Or will they be different? Like looking around. Maybe if I have this on. Or a lens of truth, maybe? Bust out the lens of truth and see if that reveals something. Oh, nothing immediately is revealed. Anything on the ceiling? Oh, these dudes. Oh, I see. It's like a mini boss rush. Yeah, I see. And, Gerardo, thank you for being here, my friend. Greetings from Guatemala. I'm glad you're here, my friend. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you. And happy almost New Year's. In fact, of course, that goes for everybody. Happy almost New Year's to everybody. Actually, depending on which time zone you're in, it is already New Year's Eve. Which means some people are already, you know, planning on whatever festivities they're doing to celebrate, which is very exciting. There we go. I just want to wake this guy up. But thank you for being here, guys, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all for choosing to spend part of your evening with me. I know there's a lot of people that stream, and that there's a lot of people to watch, and this is not to say that I consider it competition per se, but I just know that there's a lot of people out there, and it can be hard to, you know, to watch multiple people when there's, again, when it's like everyone's streaming on a night like this. So I'm very grateful that there are a number of people that choose me as a person to watch from time to time. If you're lurking, if you're just listening in, I shouldn't say just listening in, but if you're lurking, or if you're actively chatting, or if you're like listening in, like kind of using this as background noise, in any capacity, I'm glad you're here. And I'm grateful for your viewership, because having people here makes these streams a lot more fun for me, and I'm eternally grateful for that. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that your presence with these streams in any shape or form could not be more appreciated. It's very, very... I'm very lucky for that, honestly. I consider myself eternally lucky. Now, these bubble dudes, I could maybe stand to not have as many of. These bubble lads are not my favorite. But you, dear viewer, are my favorite. Ouch. You're the opposite of these bubble lads. Now, let's just spam spin attacks for a while. That seems like a pretty good strat for, like, getting rid of these lads. There's probably a better strat for this, but I don't know, man. These things are annoying. It's like waiting for an opening. Time to spam more spins. If you can hear the... Actually, you might be able to hear it from the microphone. My control stick on my GameCube controller just wobbling with the frequent rotations, rather. Ouch. I didn't mean to put this mask on. Get that out of here. Okay, that should be enough, right? The problem is, like, he has a tendency to, like, close his eyes and then rotate the little orbs around just in the right way. Oh, so he knows I'm aiming at him. Oh, no, he doesn't. Perfect. Okay, so never mind. I thought for a second he, like, knew I was aiming for him, so he was intentionally choosing to have his eyes shut. There he goes. Perfect. And now he, like, bounces around. Yeah, I remember this. I can just keep spinning and I'll just hit everything eventually, I suppose. Ouch. Including him. Oh, he's not dead yet, though. It's got that, like, soft underbelly that we're trying to aim for. Oh, wait, no, we have to hit his eye. Never mind. There we go. Poopers and Pebbles would be excellent friends, for sure. They'd be good friends because they're good doggies, but they would also be good friends because their names go so well together. Thank you. Oh, that's so kind of you to say, Five Finger. Honestly, I really feel like you guys are the ones doing me the favor by chilling I've mentioned before that I probably tell the story a lot, so I apologize if you've heard the story a million times. But I remember very, very fondly, but very well, what it was like streaming with 0 or 1 viewers for multiple hours at a time. In fact, I can think of a few streams when I was first getting started where I would do the whole stream to just exactly 1 viewer. It was like a private show with myself and one of my old mods, who's still around from time to time, by the way. His name is D-Man, and he's a great guy, and he's been with me for a long time. But I remember those streams very well, and they were still fun, but I compare those streams to now and how much more fun it is to have people to chat, like a lot of people to chat with, and knowing that there's others that are enjoying this game with me, and, you know, enjoying the silly moments when they happen, and pog-champing with my successes, and lulling at my screw-ups. Like, you know, it's all very lighthearted and fun, and I'm so grateful for that. But because, again, I remember those humble beginnings, and I'm still humble, really, that I have like a baseline with which to compare the current status quo with, and because of those early formative streaming years, I remember what those days were like, and I will never take for granted the viewers that I have and the friends that I've made over the years, and I've made very many friends, and I'm so lucky for that. So, like I said, it makes this so much more fun for me when I've got a number of people to hang out with. And it makes it more engaging for me, like I said, and it's like, and also it unlocks more opportunities on what to stream. Because, like, there's things like, there's a thing called Death Roulette that you can do with Spelunky 1, and maybe also Spelunky 2, where people can, like, vote on how you'll die, and earn, like, more, like, just the little fun money, or, like, just the rank that you can achieve over time. So I see things like that as like, oh, that's a cool opportunity as somebody grows their audience. It's hard to do that with like 1 or 2 viewers, obviously, but with like 10, 20, 30 people, suddenly that kind of stuff becomes available. So it's like, not only is it more fun, but I feel like it also allows for other just cool stuff that we can do. So, and again, there's a lot of people that stream. There's a lot of people that stream, and I will never see it as competition. I don't want to see it as adversarial. I mean, I guess, you know, maybe the more cynical people could be like, oh, it's me versus them. It's, I don't really see it that way, but what I will acknowledge is that it's a very saturated market. There's a lot of people to watch. I follow a lot of streamers, and it's really hard to watch everybody. So, and I acknowledge that, you know, there's a lot of people to follow, but it can be hard to keep up with everything. But just the fact that there are people that choose my stream as one of their streams to pop in on, even if it's for just a couple minutes, even if it's like, if it's a onesie-twosie basis, or if there are times where it's like, you know, I like this guy, but he's streaming a game I'm not really into, that's totally fine too. Just the fact that people are here in any capacity is incredibly flattering, and it's something like I said, I'm eternally grateful for, and I will never take it for granted. And again, I know I say this a lot. I don't want to make it sound like I'm a broken record, but expressing that gratitude is something I cannot understate. It's something that's so freaking fun. Oh, I hear the lad. I need to bust out the old bunny hood, the bunnular hood for this lad. Always those dudes we were fighting earlier with that one gaping weak spot that's super obvious. Bam. I think if you do the jump attacks, you can, like, you won't get like a 2 cycle necessarily, but you get like a couple quick, really good and strong hits. Makes this boss battle much quicker. Oh, I thought that was him right there. What? Me. Where is he? Where is he? Show yourself. Ouch. Let me just eat that entire bullet, please. Eat that entire shot that you shot at me. It's gonna be right here. Wait for him to spawn, that way he doesn't get scared off. Hell yeah. Spanked his booty. Hey, welcome back, JD. Good to see you, buddy. Quick little shout out to our man, JD. In fact, I'll do 2 shout outs, because these are the gentlemen with whom I was doing the Ocarina of Time randomizer with earlier. We got our boy JD, then we got our boy Gratafi. These are the boys. Make sure to follow both of them, because they're both excellent streamers, and they are both walking and talking Zelda encyclopedias. I'm more of a Wikipedia. I'm more of like a Zelda Wikipedia page. You know, sometimes my intel is a little bit off. Sometimes my know-how is a little bit fuzzy, but I can give general overviews. But Gratafi and JD, they're the real deal, and they're both excellent dudes. If you enjoy Zelda games that I stream, and you like the randomizer things in particular, then make sure to follow them both, because they're both excellent dudes. They, like I said, are licensed, as we were joking earlier with JD in particular, a licensed Zelda expert with a line on the resume, a line on the LinkedIn profile. They give you the certification and the badge and the gun with the Triforce on the side of it. The Zelda Sheriff. Now, all jokes aside, they're excellent dudes, and they're two very good friends, and I'm grateful for really all of them, all two of them. Actually, I have several friends that are like very much into Zelda games and randomizers. So no, it's actually my first statement was accurate. All the friends that I had that are into Zelda are all awesome. He wants to vanish himself then. Well, if you do, could you give me a heart piece, please? Hey, he does. What a homie. Don't mind if I do. Let me do my cool and flashy cartwheel jumps. And forward flip jumps like a boss. There it is, baby. All right, heart piece get. You love to see it. Let's go back to the browser. Bloop. So we just did this one right here. What else we got? The 5,000 rupees. All right, so we're getting there little by little. There are some nifty ways to get that. Collect rupees in Zora Cape with the Zora Games site. Zora Games site. Oh, right. The throwing your arm boomerangs. Yeah, there's that one. Cause the captain's hat or Garrow's mask to defeat redeads. Wait. Collect rupees is late in the game. Oh, interesting. Use the captain's hat or Garrow's mask to defeat redeads. So I guess if you are wearing those masks and you kill a redead, then you get more rupees, maybe? Well, regardless, that's something to watch out for. Reach the room with enough masks. Oh. So that'll be the... and like the final approach then. Oh, we have... oh, right, there's like a whole sequence at the end. Right. So we need enough masks to reach it. Right, okay. You talk to the kid wearing the Gaunt mask. Right. I forgot about that, because you don't have to do that in the randomizer, I don't think. Actually, maybe that's not true. Maybe you do. But maybe you can, but you don't have to. That's awesome. Okay. Good to know. And allegedly, that's it. According to this list, at least. I think this list might... oh, right. So we need to get the All-Night Mask. That gets us 2. 2 from the All-Night Mask, and then 1 from the Keaton quiz. I just noticed my backgrounds are... oh, I hit that by accident. Whoops, I was like, what's with the void behind me? Or around me, at least. But yeah, that sounds good, Five Finger. Thank you for being here, of course. And yeah, by all means, feel free to lurk. Feel free to use the stream as background noise if you want. Or if I'm distracting, feel free to mute me or turn me down. That's totally fine, too. But thank you. Thank you for being here, everybody. It's all very kind. Let's see. What time is it right now in-game? So let's think about this. So the last heart container will be by virtue of the moon challenges at the very, very end. And then there's 2 we get from Granny. 2 heart pieces we get from Granny. So that gets us to 19. But then what about the last 3? Because there's 1 from Keaton. Oh, unless Keaton gives you... does he give you 1 per location, or is there only 1 heart piece that he can give you? I think there's just 1 heart piece he can give you. Let me double check. It's way up here. One of 3 locations. Okay, so I think there's only 1 to be gained. I feel like we're still coming up short. I feel like I'll be 3 short then. There might be... let's see. Let me scroll up here. 52 heart pieces. Oh, wait. 52 in the N64 version. There's the 3DS. Oh, okay, yeah, one of them is flipped. "13 heart containers. And that would, of course, mean that there were, yeah, then there's 4 full containers, which we got from the bosses. I wonder what are the last things that I'm missing. Because it seems like this is a pretty comprehensive list. Let's look through the list again. I definitely did these 3. We did this. We got the P hat earlier. Got the Dodongo kills. We've definitely done this one. Deku Scrub Playground. Got the 10-second challenge. Got the dancing stuff. Got the toilet man, question mark man, whatever we want to call him. We bought the heart piece for 100 rupees from the business scrub. We'll be doing the Keaton Mask eventually. Hopefully fairly soon. We've got the postman's hat. Heart piece. We got this one from the swamp. Got all the land title deeds. We got all 4 of those. Got the pictograph challenge contest, rather. We got this one in the Deku Palace. I'm almost positive we've gotten this one. Maybe I should double check Woodfall to make sure we've got that one, but I'm almost certain that we have that one. But yeah, I could have sworn we would have gotten it already, but maybe not. Maybe I disengaged at one point thinking that I needed a heart piece or something. So back to Woodfall. An actual Woodfall, not just the swamp. The one right in front of the temple. In fact, I think I've already... Oh, whoops, wrong one. There we go. I think I've already opened a few chests in this particular instance of the game. So we can just look for chests that are not opened already. And of course, we're approaching the evening of the final day, which is good because that allows us to get the last mask. Well, the last vanilla mask at least. We gone that way? I'm pretty sure we have. Actually, I can see there's only one chest that remains. Oh, maybe we didn't go there. Well, no, you can jump to it though. I bet we've already been here. Let's double check. ₹5. Yeah, we've definitely gotten that one. All the other ones, of course, look like they have been acquired. We killed the boss earlier, so... Oh, wait, actually, maybe we didn't kill the boss. Maybe that was in a previous instance. Well, let's play it safe in case the water is indeed toxic. But I think they would be on the map, because we definitely have the map to this area. So if there are more chests to be gained, I think... Oh, in fact, I bet that's the one with, like, the fancy kind of gold trim. Yes, I think we're good there. So I think we're good there. We did this one earlier. Did this one yesterday. Did this one previously. Did this one. Did this one. Did this one. Got this one as well. Got the treasure chest game. We got the one under the graves. We got the Dompe challenge. We did this one earlier. Got the all 4 fishes. Or feeding some fishes. 4 fishes. Got the one behind the waterfall earlier. This one previously. Did this one previously. Got that one a couple days ago. Got that one, that one, that one. Did this guy yesterday or the day before maybe. Did this one. This will be 2. These 2 right here. We haven't gotten those yet. We factor those into our estimate. We got these 2. This one happened today specifically. Oh, I haven't done this one. That was the other thing that required Woodfall. There we go. All right, that's 1. Because I knew there was something, or not Woodfall, there was something else that required us to take care of the Snowhead dungeon. I couldn't remember what it was, but right, that thaws out after you take care of Snowhead because spring hath sprung. And once that happens, it means that iced over area is available to explore, which includes the treasure chests along the bottom, one of which is a heart piece, which is just what the doctor has ordered. Weird to me that the doctor is ordering me to get heart pieces, but who am I to judge? His doctorially trained brain. As the moon just stares at us awkwardly. Just the way I like it. Actually, ask about this. Since we're kind of in the need to go fast, I shall indeed go fast. We want to go towards the Goron City. Goron Village, what have you. Which I think is this way. thank you so much, Third Eye. Thank you, as always, my friend. You're very generous. I always appreciate your presence. And like I said, your generosity, of course, is legendary. I don't want you to ever think it's the expectation, but it is, of course, appreciated. And I'm just glad you're here, my friend. Thank you for being here. And thank you for chilling. And like I said, thank you all for being here, my friends. It's all very, very much appreciated. Let's get ourselves another... Yeah, this guy right down here. Here we go. I was like a fool. I thought we had to, like, find a hole in the ice, but no, we just throw that shit out, man. Informative. That's sweet of both of you to say. Seriously, that's very kind. You're all very, very generous with all these kind words you're saying. So there's that one. There's the 5,000 rupee reward, which we can't afford or we can't get yet, but we'll need to build up rupees for. So that brings us... So yeah, so let's think about this. So the 5,000 rupees is this one. The the 4 moon challenges is this one. Oh wait, no, it would be this one. And then the granny hearts are these two. 2 of them at least. So there's 2 heart pieces that are unaccounted for. So let's check the list again. Also, Duro, what's up, buddy? The broken way. I know, right? Yeah, for the longest time, I had this thing. Oh, right. Yeah. So never mind. That's actually, I'd have to redirect it. But yeah, I had another image over this particular square. This square that I'm stuck in right now. There was a little thing that said webcam broke with the B emoji, but we got the new webcam. It came in just yesterday, and I think it looks really good. I think it's good quality, and it has a wider angle, so I have more room for activities now, which is great. And I'm very grateful for it because I think it was a nice trade up. It's sad that the old webcam had to die for this new webcam to take hold, but I'm grateful because this one looks great. For anybody who missed it, by the way, here's the moment at which point the old webcam died, and I'm sad that it died, but of course, I'm grateful for the new webcam, and I'm also grateful that it died in a way that was very, very funny and very entertaining, or at least I think it is, because the glitchy effect looks so cool. I've talked before how I want to try to find a way to recreate that effect artificially, and just like be able to press a button and make it happen anytime I want it, because dude, that looks so dope. Wouldn't that be like a great channel point incentive to be like, corrupt the webcam? Not actually corrupted, but like, you know, give it the facsimile of like a corrupted, not facsimile, that's not the right word, but just the appearance of a corruption where it's like dying or something like that, or being infiltrated by some elder god force. Because again, we're playing a Secret World Legends, which is very much Lovecraftian inspired, so it's like the evil from the game is seeping into the camera somehow. It's freaking wild. But anyway, yes, let's go check the list. Checking it twice, there's 2 heart pieces that are unaccounted for right now. We've done the... also, Duro, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, my man. Duro, of course, is one of the streamers that is part of the stream team, to which I belong. And there is the link to the stream team. So if you were thinking to yourself, this Alex guy seems okay. He seems alright, but I want some, like, people within his orbit or within his circle that I could also watch. There's a bunch of really nice people on that list right there. Of which Duro is one of them. And yeah, lots of nice people all around. Very good streamers and very good people. But looking at the list though, so yeah, we've factored this one into our consideration. Because that's a heart piece, right? Just 1 heart piece. When you reach 5,000, you will receive a piece of heart. Right, just the one though. It's technically one of the first ones available, but yeah, you need 5,000 rupees, which is not easy to get. These 4 account for the last heart container that you can get. Oh, the Keaton Mask, though. The Keaton Mask is 1. That means there's probably 1 that I've neglected. 1 that I thought I got completed, but didn't fully complete. Because the Keaton Mask is 1. I could have sworn we got all these other ones, man. We definitely got the dog race. We got the perfect swamp. And town shooting galleries. We got all of the deeds. We definitely got the Goron challenge with the treasure chest game. This one, we did this one, but yeah, it didn't give us a heart piece. It just gave us a bottle, which was obviously very good. What else did we get? Yeah, I love that clip, man, yeah. We beat it a second time. Well, we got a perfect rating. We got the first reward, which is something I can't remember, actually. Let me scroll up. Yeah, we got the perfect rating, 2180. What's the prior reward? I think the prior reward is like a bigger quiver. And thank you, Duro. No, I'm glad you're here, my friend. It's glad to see you. I hope your streams have been well as well, Duro. In fact, I'll go and ask, what have you been streaming lately? Because I will confess, I have not had a chance to pop in a minute. But hopefully I'll be able to change that by popping in on your stuff really quickly. Or really soon, rather. Did all these. Yeah, there's the 2 ones from Granny. Or Anju's grandmother, but we'll just call her Granny. Did these 2. We did the frog one earlier. Did the jumping challenge. We did this one just a little bit earlier. I feel like that's all of them, man. I feel like we've seen all of it. There must be something that like I said, I've either forgotten that I did, or no, I've forgotten that I did do it, or like I did it once and didn't follow all the way through. I'm positive we got the perfect rating on the swamp challenge. I'm pretty sure we got the perfect rating on the town shooting gallery, for that matter, too. Oh, thank you, Third Eye, for freaking more bits, man. That's so nice. Thank you very much, my friend. You're very kind. We took a photo of Tingle, although I had also taken a photo of the Deku King. And when we gave the pictograph guy a photo of the Deku King, he gave me a heart piece. And then when I gave him a photo of Tingle, he gave me a 50 rupee, I think. So I think there's only 1 heart piece to be gained from the pictograph challenge, I think. Quiver than the heart piece, yeah. It's a hard one, man. It's a really tough challenge. And I mean, we could do it again. We've got enough rupees. We could, grind that out again. And I would not be opposed to it. It's tough, obviously, but it's not impossible. Yeah, we got the P-Hat. We got the Dodongos. I know we got this one, and I remember specifically that when you complete the 3rd day in a row, they like hide from you. They're like, oh shit, stay away from this guy. This is one of the first ones we got ever in the entire game. We got that one earlier, much earlier. We did this one a couple days ago. We did this one earlier. Well, a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago. This one we got that one last time. We'll be getting this one soon. And I think that's just 1 heart piece. Despite that there's 3 locations, I think there's only 1 heart piece to be gained. For Lego stuff, hell yeah, man. New Hedwig set, nice, dude. The Lego build streams of yours are always so chill, man. That sounds so nice. Girl has a very pleasant voice for the Lego streams. Oh, okay, so yeah, so maybe it's been a bit. Well, I do hope you're able to start the streams up fairly soon, my friend, because I do enjoy getting to pop in. The sword training, yeah, we did the sword training. We did the whatever, like, the basic version is, then we did the advanced version. The advanced version, of course, gives a heart piece. We got the postman set, we got that heart piece there. I'm pretty sure we got this one in the Southern Swamp. Maybe I should double check just to be safe. If we did get, well, I'm pretty sure we got that one and we would have done it much, much earlier, but I don't remember it as vividly. So we can double check that then. Which means we need to warp, which is fine. I'm trying to think of challenges that I think we've done, but like I don't remember it as vividly. There's certain things that stick out very clearly in my mind, and there's also the fact that I've done certain things in the randomizer that I didn't do in my main game, the casual game at least. So I'm also trying to consider that like an instance where I would have done something in the randomizer, and my brain is like inserted the memory and saying like, oh, I did this previously, therefore it's done. Whereas I might have done it, but not in this particular instance. So I'm trying to be mindful of that kind of stuff. So we're looking for, I'm sorry, what did I say? This is going to be back in the swamp, right? Yeah, the Southern Swamp. Yeah, I see. In fact, it's closer to Termina Field, but yeah, I guess that will suffice, I think. It is, and it's something I knew was going to happen. Or I'll just say it was likely to happen, in that it's so easy for me, at least, to get all of what, like, you get most of the things, most of the heart pieces, most of the you know, gold skull cholas, what have you, most of the collectible thing, and you don't really, for me at least, again, I sometimes like lose track of the big picture, or I don't consider like to look at like how many I have remaining overall until I'm down to the very, very end. Then it's like, oh shit, what are the ones that I thought I've done that I've yet to complete? It's always a needle in a not always, but it's frequently a needle in a haystack kind of situation. All right, so I see a recovery heart and a big old moon, and I see a wolf that's just begging to get bodied. I like his backflips. He's very quick, very fast backflips, and he just runs away like a punk ass bitch. All right, so anyway, that's probably. It's freaking wolves, man. I guess that wolf head is back to me because that other one didn't die instantly. We're just fighting the wildlife just to be mean. You think it's one I have to beat? Yeah, like it's weird because I do very vividly remember getting the perfect rating for the swamp shooting gallery, because I remember getting a score that was a little bit above the like cutoff period, the cutoff threshold. And I remember, of course, popping off. And I'm almost positive we've gotten the shooting gallery in town, but maybe that's like the next thing to try, just to be safe. The shooting gallery in town is so hard. It's so fucking hard. But, I mean, I'm confident we'll be able to do it without too much, you know, without too long having to be spent on it. We did the couple smash. That's a good one to consider too, Iced Coffee, because I didn't know about that one. But yeah, we got that one earlier today, actually, because we got the couples mask at the end of the stream yesterday. Well, not the end, in the middle of the stream yesterday. And I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what, like, how to use. But yeah, we did that one a little bit earlier to break up the tedious meeting, as it was referred. It's like, you saved the mayor from a tedious meeting. A fate worse than death, surely. I'm almost positive we've gotten the perfect rating on this one, but I can't say it with 100% certainty. I'm like 99%. Which means I need to subject myself to this again, but that's fine. Like I said, if nothing else, it's better practice for this one. Because we have to do it for the randomizer sometimes. And this is a game I definitely will be doing the randomizer in a lot. With my friends. Which is, you know, very much a good thing. It's a good problem to have that I'll be doing this a bunch with friends. Granted, this one does not have as much input delay. Actually, speaking of which... Oh, I can't pause this. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do it right now. Speaking of input delays, when I do this... Also, I just said doo-doo, by the way, for anyone who didn't catch it. Yeah, so we already missed a few. One thing I need to do is to switch this to be from the capture window. Because right now I'm playing off the capture window, which has like 0.2 or 0.3 seconds of an input delay. Which is not that big of a deal, and 99% of the time it's not. I don't even notice it. But for a minigame like this, it is kind of noticeable. And I'm not using that as an excuse. You know, no Johns, as we say. In the industry, no Johns. But to give myself as good of a chance at victory and prevent shit like that from happening, then yeah, I definitely have a vested interest in getting good. Whoops, wrong one. We'll at least get the high score. There we go. I'll stop at 40. It's a tough one. It really is a tough one. So what I need to do is I need to not be playing off the main monitor, off the capture monitor rather. And what I need to instead do is use the pass-throughs. Let me click this button on my monitor. It shouldn't do anything for you guys. It shouldn't like change anything on your guys' end. It'll change what I see. It'll give me just a direct bypass feed to the game stuff itself, as opposed to the capture window, which again has a very slight capture or input delay. So we got our money back if nothing else, because we barely beat the record, but only barely. Those were really cool, user man. I really loved those. Yeah, I can totally see why that's a fan favorite, because those are some of my favorite in the game too. In fact, for me personally, I would probably rate the Zora stuff, the Zora side quests, higher than the Anju and Cafe quest stuff. The Anju and Cafe quests are really cool from a lore perspective, but mechanically I don't love them. I don't hate them, but there's a lot of standing around, there's a lot of just waiting for time to pass. And I guess it's good to like multitask. like, let me like do this sequence of the Anju quest, Anju Cafe quest, and then I'll do other stuff while like I'm waiting for this other sequence to happen. But of course, what ends up happening is that very, very end is tricky, and there's a lot of ways to fail it. So for a lot of people, for their blind playthrough at least, or the first playthrough even, they would probably fail it and have to go through the whole thing again. And you kind of have to do it multiple times to get the Postman's Hat and the last bottle. There's like, you have to do 90% of that quest several times. Well, a few times, I'll say. Maybe not several. Oh, all but one. So close. We were doing so good, too. I could at least, like, get a really good rating. Oh, not if I do that, though. Shucks. How's with this? I'm gonna stop at 41, so I definitely get my money back. Getting the band. Yeah, it's such a cool sequence, and it involves some, like, kind of tricky stuff. Like, it's not super obvious, necessarily. You have to get creative. You have to, like, write things down. You have to make notes of where to go and who to talk to. I like how involved it is, and it reminds me a lot of the quests that I like a lot. I referred to Secret World Legends earlier. I enjoy the investigation quests that kind of have you get involved in taking notes and just getting creative with the problem solving, which I appreciate. So I like the non-standard stuff. Especially when it comes to Zelda games, you know, bucking Zelda trends that I like a lot, but, you know, it's nice to freshen things up a bit and get weird. Oh, God, I missed one already, Jesus. So, yeah, sometimes you just, for me at least, sometimes when I do these target practices, I'll like, be in the zone and I'll just nail it. And other times it's like I'm just on the frickin' struggle session, man. It's like I just can't do, like, the most basic of things, and like when you miss the Octoroks or some of the Octoroks in the very first section, it's like, oh my God, I'm a friggin' dingus. What am I doing? Throwing it right in the garbage bin. These are all blue boys. So I've already missed one. If nothing else, this is good practice. Actually, I think I might have missed two. This is good practice, but of course I'll stop at 40. Woo, 42. Yes, of course that skips a lot of time. That's that one that we just, not this one, but the one prior to that one, is a pattern I mess up a lot because you have to be so snappy with your timing and there's so little room for failure. Alright, so we'll stop at 42. It's a good number. And of course I am keeping an eye on time because we have to swing by the Curiosity Shop sometime after 10 in order to buy the all-night mask. So we can party all night, rock and roll all night, and party every day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, man. I think I missed that one earlier, too. It's a bummer, too, because it's, like, very large and right in front of you. But I'm just painting a silhouette with arrows around him, like a shape around him. It's like I'm just missing left, I miss right. So it's like I'm hitting everything except for the middle. But like I said, the rest of it is good practice, so I can't really complain. I mean, I guess I could complain, but I shouldn't. I shouldn't complain. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Speaking of throwing things in the garbage bin, God damn it. That's okay. Oh, no! Oh, shucks, I missed the... Dude, it's like I'm getting worse, man. I don't think I'm getting tired. I mean, maybe a little bit tired, but I'm not, like, falling asleep or anything. So, I mean, I don't think it's a lack of energy. I think it's a lack of skill. So we're not going to get our money back this time, but that's fine. I can at least get 40. I was hoping maybe one would spawn at the end. Giant mutated. Yeah, they're octopus, seahorse, rock launching things. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like you don't want to think too much about it because it's like I don't really want to know what animal evolution led to this kind of situation here with these Octorok lads. Oh, freaking heck! I don't know why I keep losing. I keep missing one in that sequence when it's supposed to be really easy. It seems like there's harder sequences that I have an easier time with, but for whatever reason, the one close one and the two far away ones just blows my little mind. Rated E for everyone. It's good to see you, McMagic. Hope you're doing well, my buddy. I know you're here a little bit earlier. Oh, you're saying rated E for everyone, implying that, like, this minigame is so freaking hard. How could a kid possibly do it? Or the fact that the Octoroks are very twisted in their design, which is also accurate. I also like how I just completely ignored the dude behind him and just shot the wrong Octorok like a doofus. I'm not even gonna break 40 this time, will I? My best attempt was, I think, number 2 or 3. Okay, I broke exactly 40. Yeah, we did the auto races. Oh, wait, well, we did the first race to get the bottle. No. No, we didn't do that. Oh, shit. That's a good point, user man. Maybe that's it. Because I got the bottle from the auto race. We have to race them twice to get the bottle. Oh, user man, that might be it. Hold up. Let's check. Let's check our list. Give me 1 sec to switch back. You might be onto something, user man. Because we definitely did it to get the bottle. And it didn't even occur to me that the beavers are on the list. Or the otters. Beaver. Bottle or rupees. Challenge them again. User man, you just cracked the code, man. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. That's exactly it. See, the reason I glossed over that was because, well, for one thing, we already did it once before. I thought it was saying in the 3DS version, this gives you like a heart piece instead of a bottle or something. That's it, user man, coming in clutch, dude. This giant brain, this giant galaxy brain on user man's head. Hell yeah, dude. The demon's aura of... Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's like the evil energy. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I could kind of see it, though. That makes sense. Thank you, Userman, for pointing this out to me. That is exactly what we needed. And you've also spared me from a most terrible fate, to borrow the phrase from this game's opening. From being cursed with this target challenge that I'm pretty sure I've done before, but now we're like 100% positive. Now it is set. So now we just have to grab some rupees, buy the last mask in the game, well, the last vanilla mask at least in the game. There's rupees up top, which is pretty convenient, I think. I think it's just a 20 rupee, maybe. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit tricky. I mean, a lot of times, they'll straight up tell you, like, oh, if you get a perfect score or, like, a new version of a thing, then you'll get something. But yeah, I don't think I've tried talking to the beavers after we've gotten the last reward. That's a fitting. Perfect. How fitting. Fitting. That's a bit of a stretch. To the curiosity shop, we got a mask to buy. Alright, curiosity friends. Let's see what you got. I hope it's the good shit, TM. That is the good shit, TM. Now, I wonder who he stole this mask from. The all-night mask. It's a bargain when it was made, but it's kind of freaky deaky. You can't fall asleep with it, though. Pretty creepy. Check the bargain. It's a bargain for a cool 500 rupees. Literally the most expensive thing ever. I'll take it. All night long. Final beat. Yeah, exactly. Then it's like, nope, that's not it either. I am almost positive that's it, though. Because, yeah, we got the bottle from it, and I thought that was it. And I know, and in fact, I remember talking to them after the fact, and they were like, yeah, we don't have anything else for him. Big brother or little brother. I mean, the way they, like, speak to each other. Nothing else to sell. I got nothing for you then, dude. Actually, wait, I'm kind of curious. What does he say if we wear the Keaton Mask? Or the Keaton Mask, the Cafe Mask. Look at this full mask inventory, man! I mean, not the, obviously the Fierce Deity, but all the vanilla masks. No mask policy. Wearing a mask like that, but here's one. To Tor's wife. Okay, so he doesn't really, like... I mean, maybe it sounds a little suspicious, but nothing, like, overly obvious. Unless, like, you knew, obviously, what to watch for. So for the 5,000 rupees, this might take a while to grind up for. What's our current balance? Like 3,000, I think? Yeah, 3,200. He's like, don't worry about the moon crashing into us, it's just rumors. I'm sure it's fine, he says. That's reassuring. Now, is there anything else I wanted to do before we reset time? Because we need to do the Keaton quest stuff, and we need to do use the all-night mask to get the granny stuffs. Actually, I'm kind of curious, what does Granny say now? Because I don't think we can get any stories from her right now, at least, but we can at least see what she would have to say otherwise. Go to the hotel. Excuse me. So yeah, so this occurs to me, so with a number of things that are remaining, we're probably not beating this tonight. In fact, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream fairly soon, just because it is getting quite late. And we did start the stream a little bit earlier, which is great. I love getting to the longer, earlier starting streams. Oh, she's not even here right now. Granny's diary. Oh, they're going to take refuge, right. Leaving my lifelong home and fleeing is unbearable, but nothing can be done. Take some of Gampy's favorite books. Good call. Okay, so let's go ahead and reset time. Let's reset time, do the Beaver Challenge ×2, and then do the Granny stories. And then I think that's what we're gonna call it, friends, for the night. Actually, maybe I should lead off with the Beaver Challenge, because as, I think it was Userman that pointed out, there's multiple, well, of course it's the second version of the challenge, and it's probably going to be a lot harder than the initial challenge. The initial challenge, we were actually very lucky. We were able to knock those out first try both times, which was awesome. But if this one's even harder, then I probably don't want to be, I don't want to sound too confident. So first things first. Oh god, I'm going to switch my desktop, or not my desktop, my monitor, back to being the direct input. There we go. Slow the current flows, please. Of course, there's also inherent input delay just by having a... Actually, no, never mind. It's not an input delay because this is an emulator. If I was playing off of an N64, then there would be an inherent small input delay, but it'd be very minimal, I think. Alright, so... we're going to the coast, right? Yes, yeah, the coast. I mean, really, it doesn't matter that much, but the... I think the coast is quicker. Probably. Yeah, let's go with that one. It doesn't matter that much, though, I don't think. I think it's, like, pretty much equidistant either way. Checking my messages real quick. Okay, cool. Oop. Let's Zora Mask it up. Do I need rupees for this one? Maybe. I can't remember, actually, but we might... I mean, even if we do need rupees, we can always acquire more. I mean, in a general sense, I have a vested interest in getting more rupees, obviously. For the 5,000 Bing Bongs, but... in the meantime... punch. In the meantime, then yeah, we can make sure we have some on deck. Ouch. Just want to swim in the water. It's just quicker versus walking. Why walk when you can swim? There we go. Just so much cooler this way, man. But it's very shallow water, so it's a little bit tricky. Oh wait, we don't go this way. We have to go up, don't we? Right, I see. Yeah, that's it. And there's a bunch of treasure just along the way, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, maybe not. Am I full of shit? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. The Beaver headquarters. Is it down here? I thought it was up. Oh, gosh darn it. See up. Look, there we go. Thought it was up there. Because if we go down here, there's the like to fight. The like to fight. Single 20 rupee. Right, you know what? Let's do it this way. There we go. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. It's always a little bit awkward. There's like a little cave we... Oh, wait, is it a cave we swim into, or do we just go up above? I think we go up above, right? Ah! More of these little dudes. I don't like those little dudes. Whoops. That's gonna fling me off. That's fine. Oh, God. There we go. I think we have to go upwards, so I think. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds great, Ice Coffee. Thank you again for being here, my friend. Thanks for... Oh, that's so nice. That's like... Whenever someone says, like, thanks for streaming, that's, like, one of the most, like, flattering things ever. Because, again, it really does feel like you guys are doing me a favor by being here. And, again, it makes it so much more fun when I've got, like, people to talk to and, like, people to share these ridiculous moments with when you know, cool things happen in the game. So I really sincerely mean it. I genuinely appreciate people being here and sharing your time with me. And, I don't want to get too, like, sappy old man Alex on you, but I recognize as I get older that free time, or just really your time in general, is so valuable, and the fact that people choose to spend even a modicum of their time with me and my stream is so incredibly flattering. So thank you again, everyone, for being here and for making these streams so damn fun. And double, that's right, yeah, dude, honestly, every time GV raids me, it's always like, what the heck, what is this nice freaking dude doing? Wasting a raid on my short little hobbit ass. Like, it's so nice, man. He's such a nice dude. And of course I always enjoy his streams. GB is a very, very nice guy, and I have him to thank for so much. I feel like this year in particular, my streams have really leveled up as far as, like, opportunities that have come my way, and new internet friends and new, like, streamer friends that I can, like, stream with and follow and hang out with. I mean, I feel like this year has been so good for me and my stream, and GV is at least like 75% of that reason. He's been so good to me. He's always such a generous person. It sincerely blows my mind how kind he is to everybody in his circle. He's such a nice dude. I cannot say enough nice things about him. Oh, wait. Guys, I think I might be the biggest idiot ever. I can't remember how to get to the beavers. Oh, no. How do I do this? Because the beaver headquarters is here. I thought we just climbed up. Maybe there's like a... Wait, let me just keep going. Maybe there is indeed more to this. Maybe there's like a cave opening or something. Because I remember it's somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, cool. I was getting nervous that I wasn't seeing the cave opening. I was like, what's going on, man? I'm freaking out, man. It's like, I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, thought I was losing my freaking marbles, dude. Word document. Oh, that's not good. Five Finger. Were you able to figure out what happened to it? Also, the beavers are they can be intimidating with these challenges, but they also are kind of fun. I like just how they like talk and how they interact. But the reason I asked Five Finger if you were able to figure out what was going on with it is because I actually just today, well, I mean, I saw signs that it was going to happen, but it officially happened today. I had a hard drive fail on me. You could transfer text to another one. I can tell you that if files are randomly becoming read-only, that might be a sign that your hard drive might be on the way out. So I would say if the hard drive upon which these are stored is kind of old, then I might recommend looking into backing things up just to be safe. I could be wrong, and it could be a blip otherwise, but that's one of the symptoms. And like I said, I had a hard drive just today die on me after showing signs a few days ago. An empty bottle. I do. I'll give you one. Swim through the 2 rings, or the rings in 2 minutes. Okay, so there's no monetary attachment. That's good. So he says he'll give me a bottle, but I don't want bottles. I want hearts. I want his still beating heart. No, I don't want that, actually. I just want his heart piece of gratitude, or whatever we're saying the lore behind these things are. So last time we got this one and his older brother's version first try. Let's see if we can replicate that same success, but again, I don't want to sound too overconfident. I know how these things go otherwise. Also, that, like, bramble pathway looks interesting, but I didn't want to go through it just because I don't know what's inside there. It might have been a shortcut, actually. But actually, if we would have taken the shortcut, then we would have missed out on some of these rings. But we don't want that. It's not super old then. It's probably fine then. But yeah, I would say like if nothing else, it's a good reminder to like, you know, for data backups and whatnot. Because like I said, when I saw my hard drive was starting to die, I was like, oh shit, I kind of panicked and backed up a bunch of shit. And I'm glad that I did, because I think about 72 hours later, it was dead. Well, maybe 48 hours. Or, I'm sorry, maybe more than 72 hours, but still, relatively soon after it first exhibited questionable signs, it was dead in the water. So if nothing else, I hope that my tale is a cautionary one and a good reminder that yeah, like data preservation is important. Making sure to back up your stuff, just in general, is a good idea. But yeah, I don't want to like sound the panic button and make it sound like, oh man, you're gonna lose everything, because like I said, it's no guarantee. I think there's a few other reasons why a file could randomly read-onlyify itself, but usually that doesn't just happen on its own. Here's Big Bro. I like that he's got a lifesaver around his waist. An empty bottle. I was hoping you would say we actually don't have one of those. He stole one already. Wouldn't steal, but earned one already. Same rules apply. Don't fall behind. Thanks. I will not. Time to get good. And actually, it occurs to me what might happen is that this is for the bottle, quote-unquote. Ooh, yeah, that I knew that was gonna happen. This might be for the bottle, quote-unquote, and if it is, then it means we'll have to do it even another time for a heart piece. So this might still be the original vanilla version, which means we might have to do this 4 times, which didn't even occur to me. Because, yeah, I remember talking to the beavers after getting the bottle, and they were like, well, you can race again, but they didn't make an indication that there was, like, more treasure to be gained. More like it was like, oh, if you want to do it for funsies. And honestly, I do like this. I do think it's kind of cool. I think it's easier on a GameCube controller than it would have been on the N64 controller, though. Because I definitely did it back in the day with the N64 controller, but I feel like this is a little bit smoother. It's more like degrees of control with the GCN controller. Can we get the double? Oh, baby. So smooth. Alright, so I think we're gonna get this one, but again, I'm not holding out hope. This feels very familiar to the original version of the challenge. Superman 64, yeah. Yeah, maybe Majora's Mask saw Superman 64 and went, well, we know what they were going for. The idea isn't horrible, but their execution was not great, so maybe we could do them one better. And they did, and the world is a better place for it. Actually, no memes. My brother and I actually legit... Well, my brother bought that game years ago, and obviously years and years ago when the N64 was a new thing, the hot new thing, and he got Superman 64, and we both played it a lot. We like took turns trying the different levels, kind of like how we beat this game. We would like take turns. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. We would like take turns and like bounce ideas off each other. We would like work together to solve the game. And with Superman 64, we play the game a lot, and man, those ring challenges are genuine certified bullshit. However, we did manage it. We did manage 20 rupees. Yeah, okay. Let it be over, he says. No, I want to do it more. I want to do more races. Let's go back. Let's see, I bet now they're going to say, all right, now 2 more tries. But yeah, we played it so much. We completed so many levels, so many bullshit ring challenges. God, that game is unforgiving. But we beat a lot of the game, but there's the level where the floor is electrified, and we just could not get past it. We were like, you know what? I'm throwing in the goddamn towel on this impossibly stupid, dumb, awful game. Oh, man, that game... I mean, I'm proud that we got as far as we did, but good lord, that game is hard to... exercise patience. No more bottles. But if you still want to race, that's fine. I'll race. Start with my little broskies. Minute 50. Don't fall behind. Thanks. I won't. Hopefully. Again, I don't want to sound too confident because we all know how that goes. I feel like when I first jump in, there might be a strat to immediately go into diving mode versus jumping in and then beginning dive. Like, if there was a cool way to dive right from the get-go, that would maybe save me some time and save me some awkwardness where at the very beginning of the Big Bro version, there's that sharp dive that it's easy to overshoot. Some games where you can just fly no string. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, there are games nowadays that do a pretty good job of that kind of stuff. But yeah, like back in the day, that kind of thing was certainly hard to come by. Because I mean, that is a fair thing to consider. There are positive qualities about Superman 64. It is a genuinely bad game, but there are some redeeming factors. One of which is, yeah, just the sheer scale of the overworld map. It's very empty and boring, but the size is impressive. Being able to fly around is a cool idea. Again, the execution isn't great, but you can see what they were going for, and it could have been cool. It's kind of a missed opportunity, right? But you're right. Yeah, like just the sheer size of the overworld map. Obviously, it's very quantity over quality, but still, that's something to be acknowledged. Even from a sheer technical perspective, the fact that it is playable is something that's kind of cool. But that's about where my nice things to say end about that game. I'll do it! 25 rings this time, don't fall behind. Now, I wonder if it's possible to get in front of them. Get ahead of them, rather. Oops. Oh, there we go. See, if you hold A, you'll immediately start diving. That's much better. Or not diving, but in, like, Zora swim mode. That's kind of cool. Ooh, excuse me. But I think of other games from that era that did something similar, and I know this is a huge, scorching hot meme, but Buck Bumble, big to the bop to the biggity bump, the biggity bump, Bumble, actually does something kind of similar too, where like the areas are pretty open air and allow you to fly around pretty darn well. Granted, there are some strings attached and the missions are instanced in that sense, but it's like the levels are, for the most part, pretty open, which is impressive. I think of like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, where you have like certain sequences where you can fly around in different animal forms, relatively unrestricted, which is pretty cool. Again, it's like more level specific, but still, that's pretty neat. So there were other games that kind of tickled that same idea, but yeah, Super Mario or Superman 64 going all in on it is something to be considered. However, I just kind of spoiled it there. What I was going to say as well is that Mario 64 with the wing cap, I mean, any level with a wing cap suddenly becomes a flyable stage, which is pretty cool with some strings attached. Obviously, there's a timer, and not every level has a wing cap. But I do think it's pretty impressive, though. So, and that was an N64 launch title, too, so that's hell early. Whoops. Oh, we were doing so well, too, man. We almost got a perfect playthrough. That's pretty good, though. A formidable opponent, indeed. Give that to him. Maybe he'll leave us alone. He's like, make it stop. He keeps embarrassing us. Let it be over. Now, I'm guessing if I talk to them now, they're gonna be like, dude, either leave us alone or we'll race you, but we're not gonna give you anything. Yeah, he's back. This asshole again. We have no more bottles. Okay, so they're still willing to race us. The way out is over there. Now get the fuck out, they're saying. Oh, fuck. I mean, I was trying to jump. I won't race. He says, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Alright, so. Let us all night mask it up, baby. I think it's early enough. We should be able to do it. Mabinogi. Oh, that's the name of the game, Mabinogi. Okay, cool. The regions of Ira. That's cool. That's really cool, yeah. That is kind of neat. There was a game series called I think it was called the Magic Carpet that had something kind of similar as well, which looked really neat. I think it's an old PC game that I've yet to play myself, but I did pick up on good old games a few years ago because I wanted to play it just because it looked neat. In fact, there's a bunch of early PC games that did something similar that had like open world well, maybe not open world, but like a large playing space that was like somewhat empty, but just you could like fly around a lot. And that was like part of the key features or the key draws to the game. So this is Link's fucking weird ass, spooky, almost like a gimp mask, honestly. Like you can see part of his face. This is a BDSM mask. And it's like, I don't know, it's like the bloodshot eyes are supposed to look like someone who's like not sleeping. Or maybe it's like keeping your eyes open. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. It's pretty fucking wild though. It's very unsettling. Kinda curious what people say when they see me with this creepy ass mask. Creepy ass mask. Is Brack even working tonight? Come on, Brack, get it together. I want people to like react to this creepy ass mask, dude. It's so interesting, I think. What do you think? Am I creepy? This poster's an eyesore, but you, Link, look handsome as ever, you handsome devil. So we'll get to Granny, but first, more rupees, because, of course, we want to work up to 5,000. God, look, that mask is unsettling. That might be one of the creepiest in the game. Is it the creepiest? I don't know. There's some pretty wild ones. Also, I like falling through the floor like that. If you hit the loading zone in midair and you drop through, it'll look like you fell through the world, even though it's, you know, nothing bad happened, obviously. Yeah, they're like, he's got the all-night mask on. Big fucking deal, right? But again, I want to know who he stole it from. Who Sakon stole it from, because it's implied that he stole it from somewhere, but we don't know where. And who would have worn this accursed mask to begin with? This raises some questions. What creepy-ass individual would willingly have this in their possession? And apparently it's considered valuable for it to be, you know, sold for 500, whereas an empty bottle sells for only 20. Seems like the values of this economic situation are skewed. You know, I'm gonna bring them both. Oh, I was thinking maybe that would have a blue rupee. A bloopy. Alright, Granny. Story time. And she talks to us despite having this mask on. Oh, this part. What do you mean, phew? She's like, nothing. Oh crap. There we go. Sorry, I was goofing up the inputs. Want to unslow down time, that way Anju can go about her business fairly soon. Just a long job. Yeah, having to burn the midnight oil. And wanted to do so in the creepiest way possible. I mean, there are times where I wish I could have this mask in real life to stay awake for something, but just as long as I'm able to, like, relinquish the mask willingly. So we could start with the 2-hour one. And I think we have to pay attention because I think there will be a quiz at the end. Read it with enthusiasm. Season of Harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment. Where the nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing. It's true. Carnival of Time is when the peoples of the 4 worlds celebrate. Yeah, they call them 4 worlds, even though they're just, like, towns on a map. So harmony and fruitfulness, all that jazz, very nice. Oh, there we go, we get the whole sequence. People wear masks resembling the giants, who are the gods of the 4 worlds. This is actually kind of cool. I forgot we get, like, a cool well, not cutscene, but a cool, like, artistic sequence, which I really like. So the masks aren't just there for show, they're, like, depicting the giants. We can also see the remains of Odalwa in the north, or the upper right. There's also Tingle in the middle left there. Very nice. It's a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the carnival. If a couple is united on the day of the festival, then a mask is dedicated as an honor of their union. Very good. Centerpiece is the clock tower. The doors to the roof will open on the eve of the festivities. Atop the tower, a ceremony to call the gods is held, and an ancient song is sung. Festivities are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. Very good. That's all for now. On the eve of the festival. That's the boy I'm proud of. Some candy. Some heart candy. Delicious! Chomp, 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 chomp. You were praised by the old woman. Let's do it again. And by that, I mean the next story. I did finish helping father. I sure did. The 4 giants. The dramatic one. It's quite a long one, but it's a good one. Extra gusto. It takes literally all day to tell it, apparently. When all people weren't separated into 4 worlds like they are now, in the before times, everyone were together, including the giants. The giants would speak to the people. Doesn't they guard the people while we sleep? Right, they split off to their specific regions. Call us by declaring a blizzard has trapped us, or the ocean is about to swallow us, etc. There's the big dudes, the big long-legged giants with like an uncanny valley kind of face to them. Just a few miles, but they say like they say that they're worlds apart, right? There was one who was shocked and saddened, a little imp, Skull Kid perhaps. He was a friend of the giants before they created the 4 worlds. He didn't want them to leave, he just wanted them to stay and be friends. He felt neglected, and he became angry. Spread the anger across the 4 worlds and wronged all people. With this misfortune, people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the 4 compass directions. They heard their cry and said, "We are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. Leave these 4 worlds." He was banished, lest he be torn apart, murdered to death. Frightened and saddened, and he lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored. Returned to the heavens. Not sure about that one. The people rejoiced, they worshiped the gods, and they lived happily ever after. ... I forgot about that. I forgot that the imp, the Skull Kid, I mean, maybe it's not the Skull Kid, but I think it's implied that it's either an embodiment of the Skull Kid, or that he is an embodiment of the imp, or it's sort of straight up talking about him. I knew that he was like sad and that he like felt neglected by like people around him, but I didn't realize that there was a link to the guardians. What did they call? What did they do to call the giants? They don't sing a song; they play a song, right? I still got it though. That's the heart piece, baby. One of your campaign settings for your D&D group, Five Finger. There's another regular whose name is Farfanugan. So I sometimes when I start like F and like there's a similar cadence to the word, sometimes my brain auto completes it. So now we're 2 heart pieces short, and if we double check the list, checking it twice, there's the 5,000 rupees, or yeah, 5,000 rupees in the bank, and then there's also the Keaton quiz. And we can attempt the Keaton quiz right now real fast. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Oh wait, crap, wrong one. There we go. I'm switching my monitor back, that way I can see everything, because I want to check our list. That way I can see my desktop once again. Actually, yeah, we already know that's what it is. Let's grab those real quick. So same places as before. Let's go ahead and warp. Oh, I can't warp from indoors, I don't think. Also, let's take this terrifying mask off real quick. And grab this one. Let's find our Keaton friend. I don't want to Keaton waiting. Oh man, that's I don't feel very proud of that one. That's a not so great one. I've done worse, but Lord, that's a not so good one. Oh, a writing thing. Okay, I thought you were saying it was for like a D&D campaign or something. But yeah, that's cool too, though. Yeah, like as like a concept for the setting, like the story setting. That kind of world building stuff can be very, very cool. I have some friends that are really, really big into that kind of stuff, and they love it. I'm not a very creative person, so I'm not particularly good at it, but I do enjoy reading it. Reading about it. Alright, Keaton friend. Let's do our thing. Attempting to fool me, it is impossible. The sheen of our tails is how we know it. Answer is questions 3. The name of the clock town's inn. Stockpot Inn, right? Hey, off to a good start. How many balloons does Romani, the girl at the ranch, use during practice? Just the one, I think. What does she use in practice? A bow. I don't know how many questions there are. It's actually not his questions 3, but his questions have 3 choices. Anju's father. Tortoise. Turtle. What instrument does the Skull Kid play? The flute, right? Oh, or tin whistle. I'm gonna say flute. Nice. That's it, baby. Hell yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let us meet again, he says. Alright, well, now, all that remains for us to do is to get fuck tons of rupees. And then moon it up. And then head to the moon and do all the moon challenges. Get the Fierce Deity Mask like a boss. Man, yeah, this game is quickly approaching a conclusion. Which I'm sad about, but the good news is that, like I said before, Majora's Mask Randomizer is something that's going to make a recurring appearance with me and my friends when we do the co-op stuff, so... Although this playthrough will be ending relatively soon, there's still much more to be done. Well, not more to be done, here at least, but more Majora's Mask in our future. In our streaming future. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit my rupees, and because it is quite late, I'm going to go and end for the night. I'm really happy, though, because we streamed for almost 7 hours, which is really dang good.